Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Anything I do it. Ain't nothing to it, just do it. Checks cause I influence. Bank on flow, yeah, fluence. I go dumb, go stupid. But the whole house still roofless. Why you talking bad about me? New coupe, yeah, like a two-fist. Yeah, if you said that, shoot a zero now. Talking on my back, try to tear me down. I just want M's, yeah, millions. Used to try and move at your granny house. Now I'm wearing brands that I can't pronounce. Money on the floor, try to make it bounce. Money in the safe is the safest route. Promise to my kids I'ma make it out. I want M's by the case, Lord. Get the millions and lay low. Take mine, what I'm gonna wait for.
Boy, it's gonna be a rough one. Your boy voice is gone from my college homecoming, but we here. We're gonna get through it. The drink is poured. We're going 2 hours plus tonight, and we getting those live calls, man. But your boy voice is gone, but it was no way I was gonna miss a Monday. So we here.
I want M's by the case, Lord. Get the millions and lay low. Take mine, what I'm gonna wait for. Put my bros on the payroll. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. I've been blind to it. All these suckers, all these busts, all these leeches, now I'm not blind to it. Get you done or we gon' run or watch me come up off of my music. I just make 10 in a week, I could make 10 in a day. I'ma wake up on the beach, I'ma wake up in the air. I never been to LA, I might fly to LA. I'ma get rich on pain, I'ma get rich just saying. I'ma get rich on pain, slap me, I leave my stain. Bad little bitty keep brains on my wrist on rain. Ran up out the bank like it's a robbery. Take care of my mommy, I know she proud of me. Yeah, I want M's by the case, Lord. Get the millions and lay low. Take mine, what I'm gonna wait for. Put my bros on the payroll. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way.
Yo. Boy, your boy sounds horrible. But yo, I couldn't miss another Monday, so we're gonna have to bear with me. All right, the boy's voice is gone. I thought it was gonna be a little bit better before the stream started, but you know what? We gotta make the best of it. I was not missing a Monday. I don't care what was going on. I don't care how bad my voice was. Your boy wasn't missing a Monday, so we back in here, man, because we got a lot to talk about. All right, I got a big old cup full of this for the drink right here, man. You would think I would have had enough from partying all weekend. That's why my voice sounds this way. We was at homecoming, HBCU. Shout out to my Aggies out there, a bunch of partying. This right here is probably from me being on the mic. You know, we got a DJ at our tailgate. I'm always on the mic, so that's where this comes from. All right, but it's all good, man. You're right, Jason. I may not be able to talk tomorrow, man, because we going in, man. But hopefully it don't sound too bad. If it does, just bear with me. I wanted to come. I didn't want to miss this for nothing, man. I definitely wanted to talk because we do have a lot to talk about, man. I just didn't want to miss it. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, here we are, man, back again for another Monday night live chill, man. What's going on with everybody? What's going on, everybody? I see y'all fired up, man. Y'all love drama, man. Y'all love drama, and we're going to get into some of it tonight, all right? We're going to touch to a little bit of that drama tonight because there's been a whole bunch of drama, a whole lot of junk talking, a whole lot of yapping when it comes to this old Pixel 6 Pro, all right? We're gonna talk about it. Some feelings might get hurt. Some people might be in their feelings tonight. Might be some unsubscribes tonight. Might be some new subscribers tonight. But we just gonna rock with it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Yo, the roll call is gonna be insane because y'all been killing jumping up in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's how I do, man. Some people, it's like I became the most hated tech reviewer when it comes to talking about the Pixel. I don't know. People be in their feelings, man. So I just became one of the most hated tech reviewers ever since I've been talking about this Pixel 6 Pro. And I think people got it all mixed up. People like to take certain. Let me take a drink and we're going to get into it. All right, let's get into the roll call first. So let's think of a roll call question. And let's just jump right into it, getting spicy. All right. You always know we got a roll call question. All right. Always got a roll call. The number one question that I'm going to ask is shots my man Zach Talks Pixel. I was going to say Zach Talks Text, but it's Zach Talks Pixel up in this thing. All right. So let's just go ahead and get spicy. Which one would you rather choose? All right. iPhone 13 Pro, Pixel 6 Pro. Let me know in the comments. That's question number one. Question number two, you already know where it is, where you're calling from, and then we're going to go with it like that. So let me know where it is. Get your locations. The first question is, which would you rather choose? iPhone 13 Pro, Pixel 6 Pro. Let me know. That was rhyming. Didn't mean to rhyme at all, but here we go, man. Yo, we got my man Ben from Lover of Tech in this thing. So that's how I know. Ben is trying to figure out what it is when it comes to the Pixel and what I got to say about this bad boy, man, because the SIM card is in it. All right. So let's just get into it. Y'all answering the questions right now. We got iPhone 13 Pro. All right. Got my man Barry Johnson with the 6 Pro, Ben with the 6 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro Max. There we go. I'm a fan of the new start. iPhone 13 Pro, Pixel 6 Pro all day from your neck of the woods, ATL, Georgia. There it is. Get my man Jew Lips. Sold my 13 Pro Max today using the 6 Pro. That's big time right there. 6 Pro, Tennessee. Barry like that. Tech said 13 Pro Max. There you go. My man Joseph said iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro ATL. Justin, what it is in ATL. Hepe said I skipped 13 Pro, so Pixel 6 Pro for certain. iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro, Pixel 6, repping at Ohio. Oh, I forgot my man Chase, repping the Raleigh, North Carolina, man. Rob the street from my hometown, no doubt. GG says 6 Pro just got us in the QC. I already know GG what's good. Pixel 6 Pro, easy money. iPhone 13 Pro, we like split. It's going back and forth, man. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I'm talking about. Kylo said I seen 13 Pro Max from that Memphis, Tennessee. My man David, what's going on? 6 Pro. Ali Alicia, I apologize. Pixel 6 Pro, there it is. My man H Rocks Tech is up in this thing with the iPhone 13 Pro from Tulsa. What's going on? Terry Kimball said New Orleans in the building, but I already know he already on that Team Pixel, so I already know what's good. Trent said the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Bionic Scoop said the HTC HD2 Las Vegas. Scoop, don't get in time out early. Shout out to my dude Scoop, what's good? I wouldn't know about the iPhone 13 Pro. Can I do a Pixel 5? Janosis, I think I already know which one you're going to choose, though, based off your tweets. You see what I'm saying? Gwendolyn G, iPhone 13 Pro. She always calls some from that QC. Haven't had a chance to try the Pixel 6 Pro yet, no doubt. My man Brett Shutt said iPhone 13 Pro Max is kind of crazy. I'm saying that when I own a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. I mean, hey, it is what it is, dog. Kenny Pierce said iPhone 13 Pro Max from the ATL. Yo, ATL stand up, man. ATL deep in this thing tonight. Let me find out what we got to do with ATL meet and greet. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do that. As long as y'all don't get crazy. You know what I mean? Don't get crazy because, you know, when I walk, I don't walk alone. All right, let's get with that. Charles said Pixel is a side device salute, but no Pixel watch and no Pixel tablet is unfortunate. Charles, we're going to touch on that a little bit. Digital Slang said Pixel 6 Pro because I have to. iPhone display messes me up. Yeah, I know, Slang. You always had them messed up. It always jacks you up. That's crazy, man. Once again, sorry, y'all got to work with my voice, man. I'm here for y'all, you know what I mean? So Maestro's Tech University said Pixel 6 Pro coming from Detroit, Michigan. There it is. Pixel 6 Pro from Audrey Gonzalez, Note 20 Ultra, Las Vegas. Jason C said, I'm not sure. LOL, West Virginia, tax tall, Pixel T sounding rough, but he'll make it work. I got to make it work. I'm not missing a week for you guys. I'm trying to stay consistent. Consistent is the name of the game, and I got to keep it going. So, and it's not sick. This is just from a weekend of fun. This is my voice being going is a weekend of fun. You know what I mean? So that's why it's going. My man Lover of Tech said, ready for all the Pixel 6 talk and smoke, LOL. Let's get it in quick before bed. Oh, yeah. Ben, I know it's late for you. But we're going to get straight into it, man. C. Butler said it's the Pixel for me. My man Joey said iPhone 13 Pro. put a put a poll up. T. How do you even do a poll? I'm not even sure how to even do a poll right now. I'm probably, oh, I do. All right. So here we go. All right, poll going up. Y'all let me know. So 6 Pro. All right. Boom. Now, I know there's other flagships out there, man, but this is the one that we are talking about in particular. So the poll is up. Y'all let me know. And there it is, man. Y'all let me know. All right. My man Javon. Yeah, he was first. Javon, what it is. He was first up in this thing, man. Raheem Jones is up in here. iPhone 13 Pro Max. Mr. Brian also iPhone 13 Mark. So our bid is like his bedtime. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right. So Pixel 6 Pro, it ain't all perfect. All right, let's just jump into it. Let's just call it for what it is. It's an amazing device, and I think what people are taking they're taking my word the wrong way, and I hate the way that people are trying to tell you how to review your own damn device. You know what I mean? Your own damn device. That's what I was trying to say. So the Pixel 6 Pro is an amazing phone. That's what people don't realize. Like everybody in my comment section on my Twitter thinking that, oh, you're being an Apple sheep just because you talking about this, you're talking about that. Why can't you be critical to the fact of a phone? The Pixel, the Android 12 is ruining my Pixel experience. All right, let's just keep it real. Like the phone itself isn't doing anything but the fingerprint scanner. I don't give a damn how many fingerprints you add. The fingerprint scanner on the Pixel 6 is trash. All right, I don't care. Like just because it's working for you, if you add 20 fingerprints, cool, it may work for you. I've added about 3 and it's still 4 out of 10 for me. You see what I'm saying? So it's not only me with this issue. There are plenty of people reporting that the fingerprint scanner isn't good. So they need to work on it. It's not a fact that my finger works, that your finger may not work. No, it's inconsistent and that's a weak point in the story. That's just what it is. Like if it works for you, good. The majority of the people, it don't work for. Let's just keep it real. You see what I'm saying? So I just applied, Mike said, have I applied my whole hand? I just applied every one of my damn fingers. It doesn't matter what's up there. Clean, dirty, water, sweat, lotion. I don't know what else you want on your damn fingers, but it just doesn't work. You see what I'm saying? It's inconsistent. So that's strike number 1. All right. And that's a very frustrating point for me because if I can't get in my phone quick enough, it's an aggravating experience. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. Like it's an aggravating experience at a certain point. So that's how I ended getting the phone. And everybody was clowning on me in the beginning before I even got the Pixel. People was clowning on me saying, oh, why are you talking about Face ID? Face Unlock, not Face ID, but Face Unlock. Because I said, in my opinion, if it doesn't have Face Unlock, it's kind of a weak point for me. And I knew it didn't have Face Unlock, and this is why it was a weak point for me, because that fingerprint scanner in the back of my mind, I knew it may be a little suspect. And my assumption was right. Now, if it works for you, fine. But for the masses in here, the fingerprint scanner is a little suspect. It is what it is. All right. So that's strike number 1. All right. In my opinion, give me the fingerprint scanner back on the back. That thing worked every single time. You see what I'm saying? So every single time. Now I see Barry Johnson, and I'm seeing your comments kind of as I'm going by. So if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the screen right here. Have I tried Smart Lock? Yes, I love Smart Lock. I've tried it, but at the same time, that's a handicap. That's just a handicap. It is what it is. Like the fingerprint scanner just needs to work. I don't want to have to try to just do this to make it work. Then we're getting on that Samsung level of stuff. We're getting on that Samsung level of do this because this is weak, or do that to handicap, to crutch this feature. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's something that can get fixed in future updates. Personally, I don't think it can, but it might be able to. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, that's just going to be a weak point. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it is with there. Let's go ahead and take a drink. I can't be rushing because I'm going to get out of breath. So I see y'all in the chat going crazy, man. I see y'all in the chat going crazy. Now, second thing, Android 12. Your phone is only as good as your OS that's on it, hands down. You see what I'm saying? Nah, Barry, I know, Barry. I feel you. I love smart lock. I wish all phones had. I've said it for years that I wish the iPhone had smart lock. I love that feature. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta be out there living that clean life. You can't be creeping and trying to use smart lock because you might get caught up. And don't blame TechnicallyTee on it. You see what I'm saying? Don't blame me on that. But second point, Android 12. Your phone is only as good as your OS that's on it. And Android 12 for me hasn't been the best experience. I've factory rebooted my phone twice. I have factory reset it twice. Because why? I want the phone to work for me. I want it to work. It's not like I don't want the phone to work. I think a lot of people getting it mixed up because they think I want the phone to fail, and I don't. I want it to work out for me. I want everything that I have issues with to be corrected. Now, as of recent, I haven't really had that many issues with it. It's been pretty smooth for the most part. But other things are starting to bother me, not about Pixel, but just about Android as a whole. But, you know, you can't say those things online because then people think you're an Apple sheep, and then people think you can't talk about anything negative. And then we go down that road. All right. So Android 12, the Pixel is only good as the OS that's on it. Therefore, the OS is buggy. It is messing my experience up of the phone itself. But it's been getting better. I still do get a few forced closes and system UI crashes. I get a few, not a bunch. Premi, what's good? Always speak to the ladies. GG, Premi. I know Tech Liver Mama going to come up in here, man. Fellas, make sure y'all stop talking to the ladies. Don't be rude. If y'all know how to talk to a female out there. Some of y'all don't from the way these Twitter comments work, but we'll talk about that later. But Android 12 is a big no-no. And it's not just me. It is not me. Go on Twitter and sit up there for a little bit of time. You will see so many people with issues with Android 12. All right. Every single time. So, but once again, that does not take away from the Pixel. Now, now, a lot of you may be thinking like, T, all right, so what do you like about the Pixel? You're just banging on the Pixel at all. All right. I love everything about the Pixel. Are you kidding me? The camera is amazing. The only phone that I like picking up and taking pictures with is this, besides my iPhone. And nowadays, guess what I'm reaching for? This. The only reason why I didn't use this while I was out at my school's homecoming, because guess what? It was a bunch of this going on. Yeah, I got a case on it, but I don't got this thing insured. So I don't got time to be dropping it, because I'm going to tell you what, your boy dropped this a few times when we was tailgating. All right. I dropped this a few times, but I know I had Apple Care. I know it had a good case up there, and I didn't care. But that's the reason why I didn't take this, because I didn't want to risk the chance of breaking it, knowing I don't have any insurance on it. So I said, I'm just going to wait till I get back home, and then we will review the Pixel for what it is. All right. So cameras, absolutely amazing. Build quality and the design of this thing. When I first saw the leaks, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I wasn't a crazy big fan of the design. This thing looks better in person than it does online through the leaks, different things like that. You see what I'm saying? Amazing. Amazing. I don't even want to put a case on it, but I feel like I'm forced to, because I look, y'all seen the damn lineup of cases over here. I feel like I'm forced to put a case on this bad boy. You see what I'm saying? So for me, it's just, I like to have cases on it, but I don't want to. I'm waiting on my later case for this because I feel like I want a thin type of case design. So build quality, it's screen. Now for years, you know, we've always said Samsung makes the best displays, but look, we got some competition, because this Pixel 6 Pro display is beautiful. Beautiful. I don't like curved displays. All right, let's just say that. I do not like curved displays, but the Pixel 6 Pro has been the first curved display that I don't mind, just because I don't have any ghost touches on this. None. I have no ghost touches on this. I have not had one accidental touch on this at all. All right. Alfonso, I know Samsung made the display. I do. So the thing about it is, it's still amazing though. Like, it looks good as I don't know what. And I love the display. I love the size. I love the fact that it is stock Android, but once again, we don't want to talk about Android 12 because that's just dirt bag. But I'm just being real. You see what I'm saying? So that's the things that I love about this phone. The AI stuff that's on it, I watched the review last night, and I heard somebody say that and y'all may know who the review is, but if y'all want to say the name in the chat, go ahead and say the name. I'm not going to say the name, but they said that the Magic Eraser was like, okay. I'm like, are you kidding me? The things that I've been able to do with Magic Eraser has been amazing. Dope as hell. If somebody just hating on Magic Eraser, I don't know what to even tell you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sorry I'm not getting to y'all comments, man. I'm trying to get my points across about everything that's going on, everything that we're talking about. But drink break. And then we'll kind of get into the chat and we'll kind of bounce around. You see what I'm saying? So, where was I at? Yeah. So I'm laughing at Viper tweet about trying to go in. I'm hurting, but we're gonna get through. So I'm not. Once again, people are taking it as I hate the Pixel, but I love it. It's just being ruined from Android 12. The fingerprint scanner, I don't like. You see what I'm saying? I don't like. You know what I mean? So that's a blow. Android 12, that's a blow. Battery life. All right. Let's talk about this battery life. I know people are saying they're getting amazing battery life. Whoop, timeout. Shout out to my man Joe Zeeby. I could be butchering your name, but thanks for the super chat, man. Thank you, yo, for real. Thank you for that super chat for sure, yo. I really appreciate that. Battery life. Now, it's bad to say this because I do tech YouTube, but for me, it's almost impossible for me to talk about battery life just because I live in an area that's horrible when it comes to signal. Terrible. Like it's terrible. But phones that have great battery life, I'm still able to pull some good things out of it. iPhone 13 Pro, 13 Pro Max. Hell, my iPhone 13 has amazing battery life. The Pixel 6 Pro has had terrible battery life for me so far. All right. I'm just going to keep it a buck. But hopefully it can get better because you got to think I really haven't used the phone. I haven't used it as my SIM card is in it, using it day in, day out, charging it back up so it can learn my patterns. Google and this whole thing with this sensor and AI is just amazing at what it can do. So I know it's probably still learning my patterns. At least I hope it's still learning my patterns. But I was laughing and I was joking with MKBHD when he said he got 3.5 hours of screen on time. That is what I've been getting for the past 2 days, consistently. It's terrible right now, but hopefully that gets better. I'm not ready to talk about battery life yet because I feel like it's too immature. You know what I mean? I think when people do a lot of reviews, I'm not sure how they're using their phone, and I'm not sure how long they let it actually break in to use your patterns, to learn your patterns, but I don't like talking about battery until I know after a week, maybe after 2 weeks. And if it's still trash, then it's still trash. You see what I'm saying? Like, there it is. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes with the battery life. So far, it's not really doing that good. I'm home all day. I'm on Wi-Fi most of the day, not even 5G. So, it is what it is. But yeah, like Gigi said, 5 to 7 days, I'm going to give it a good week, and we're going to go from there. All right? So that's where it is when it comes to battery life. And like I said, sorry if you guys are coming in here. Sorry if this is your first time on the channel. I know the comments are going absolutely crazy. We're going to get into it, and we'll kind of go from there. You know what I mean? But battery is all different. You know what I mean? It is all different on how it's going to perform. Like my man Tyrone LT said, it's all subjective. That's why I like talking about battery, but then I don't like talking about it because it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, however you use your phone and however you get through the day, that's cool. All right. So there's that. Cameras. All right. Let's talk about cameras. Some of the best deals you can get out there on the market. At this day and age, I don't feel like we need to compare iPhone, S21, Pixel 6, Pixel 6 Pro. All of these cameras take amazing damn pictures. We are the only ones like, oh, look at the dynamic range in the clouds right there. Look at the grain in this picture. We're the only ones that's doing that. The average person taking these phones and taking pictures aren't worried about that. So stop trying to put iPhone, Samsung, all of these versus when it comes to the cameras, because we're the only ones that's doing that. We're the only ones that gives a damn. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I take a picture, I prefer the iPhone one. Sometimes I take a picture, I prefer the Pixel one because I've been around, I've been taking side by sides. You know what I mean? Real tone is dope as hell. I feel like the Pixel has the best sensor when it comes to skin tones by far, easily, hands down. But sometimes the iPhone could take a better picture. Why does the world get all up in a hissy when somebody says that they prefer an iPhone picture over a Google picture in this instance? Automatically, people assume you're an Apple sheep because an iPhone picture you might prefer over that pixel sense, over that pixel picture. So I say that to say, just you don't realize also how good that iPhone 13 Pro sensor is. I think people don't really realize that. They think it's just a minor upgrade from everything else. But, you know what I mean? That's just kind of what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think, I see what Genosis is saying. The $1,000 isn't living up with the 6 Pro. Not right now. I don't think it is. Right now, it's acting like $800 phone. Let's just be real. Like, I mean, a $700 phone. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm really gonna keep it a buck. But people get upset, and I've seen it in the comments. And it's mostly the bigger YouTubers. We're gonna talk about that for a second because that shit pisses me off. And we're gonna talk about this whole bigger YouTuber and not being able to trust them and all this stuff. We're gonna talk about that, man, because people really need to stop that shit for real. So people get upset because we choose an iPhone picture over a Pixel. We just automatically always are going to assume the Pixel always has the best picture. It's an automatic assumption now. No, it's not. Sometimes the Pixel has a better picture. Sometimes the iPhone has a better picture. In my opinion, the Pixel video camera has improved greatly. It's usable now. Hell, it was usable on the Pixel 5. But let's keep it a buck. Still not touching iPhone's video. Some of y'all may not like that. Some of y'all may click off the stream, and it's all good. It's been real. But still not touching the iPhone video. For all the round, I'm gonna say this. And once again, these are the things you can't say, and Apple people will call you sheep. If you give me the Pixel camera, you give me the iPhone camera for all around camera. All around. iPhone's still a better sensor, I feel like, all around. All around. Video, low light, everything. All around. But once again, it's all how you see it. iPhone camera isn't perfect. They still got some work to do when it comes to that temperature. So they still got some work to do. But I want people to kind of let the hype die down a little bit. All right? Let's just let it die down. My man Tanner so lit up in this thing, man. My boy Tanner, what up? Had to watch my Bulls, but still made it. That's what it is, Tanner. I appreciate that 5, man. I really do, Brody. You know, we just had a phone call. You know, we'll link on that phone. But I think people are letting the hype of the 6 Pro cloud their mind. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. Oh, shit, it's the best. No, it's not. It has a lot. It's a major step in the right direction for Google. I'm talking about a damn leap. If anything bigger than a leap of hell, a damn triple jump. You see what I'm saying? It's amazing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and Barry, like I say, it's all subjective. I have to really, at this point, I need to break them down and see. You see what I'm saying? I need to break them down and see. But for me, you know, I don't, once again, crushing blacks and all that stuff. Look, I'm not saying that's not a thing, but I feel like sometimes we get too caught up in the things that truly don't matter to an average person. You see what I'm saying? But my man Scoop said it's the best Pixel ever, and it's a major step in the right direction. But right now, it's a $700 phone. It's not a $1,000 phone. It's a $700 phone. You see what I'm saying? So it still has a lot of maturing to do, in my opinion. The phone is an amazing phone. Hell, if you ask me, would I take a S21 Ultra and a Pixel 6 Pro when and if the updates do work things out? When and if. I will take that Pixel all day, the Pixel all day, even on Sundays when Chick-fil-A is closed, over the S21 Ultra. That's telling you a lot right there. I'm still enjoying this phone, even with its flaws, because I like stock Android that much. I always said the one phone that will make me use it as much as the iPhone was a Pixel. The one phone that kept my SIM card out of my iPhone when I had it was the Pixel 5. You see what I'm saying? So For me, the Pixel 6 Pro was an amazing leap from what it is. This is the phone that we always wanted. Now Google needs to take this and they need to make another step. Take this and improve. Take the criticism that you get from everybody and improve. You have the perfect platform. You got the design that's different than no other. Nobody looks like this, an amazing design. Take this design and improve on it and let it get better. Make those little changes here and there. Make those little changes here and there. You see what I'm saying? But, man, it's weird. The Pixel 6 Pro and what it's doing to the tech community is just, it's a damn shame. And it's getting to the point where people are starting to question creators' integrity. And I don't understand why people do that. What benefit, and people always say, you're an Apple sheep, what benefit do I have being an Apple sheep where I only care about if I'm only going to big up Apple? Why? Apple's not fucking paying me. Apple's not paying me. What benefit do I have being a sheep over one phone brand? Am I getting a cut, an Apple check cut? If so, let me know because I need my damn check. I'm looking for it. Baby needs some new J's. You see what I'm saying? So I hate this whole concept of if you critique a certain phone, you're a sheep. You say something negative about iPhone, oh, you Samsung, like whatever. You say something negative about the Pixel, oh, you just an Apple sheep. Do you want us to review the damn phone or not? What do you want us to do? Do you want me to tell you everything is amazing with the phone that you love? No, that's not the way it goes around here. It ain't. But you see what I'm saying? So, and like I said, Mims, you're right. When they get it right, then it's cool. But key word in what you said though, Mims, when it nails a picture, sometimes it doesn't. I know the exact picture that I'm getting out of my iPhone every single time I take it. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm not knocking on the Pixel camera. I still like the Pixel pictures over that iPhone. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Pixel that Pixel's a dog when it comes to cameras. You know what I mean? Just don't get it twisted. But this whole concept of you can't say nothing negative because you're an Apple person. Everybody has a damn preference. Everybody in this chat right now, believe it or not, whether you say, oh, I don't, you have a preference. You have a preference. You see what I'm saying? So just because I have a preference in a certain platform doesn't mean that I'm just going to rag on everything else. You see what I'm saying? It's feel like people who are diehard Pixel right now want to be justified with their purchase. Like the validation of the Pixel is just a little bit unreal right now. But the real is your Pixel 6 Pro is all right. It ain't everything right now. It's okay. It has the potential to be a beast, but it's just all right. It's not an overall great phone. It's an okay phone right now until Android 12 will allow it to be great. So for me, that's my opinion. Some people are going to disagree, but it's not ready yet. She ain't ready for prime time yet. It's okay, but it's okay that we can critique these phones, man. But I don't think people can take that. People don't want to hear that their phone is just okay. People don't want to hear that, but it's okay. It's crazy, man. I don't want to sit here and ramble all night long talking about this, man. I'm pretty sure it might be boring for you guys to listen to, man, but it's just something I just been wanting to talk about, and I'm not done yet. But it's just amazing that what I'm seeing from the Pixel, like it's like the Pixel can't do no wrong in some eyes. I'm like, there's plenty of wrong with it. It's okay if you like the phone, all right? But just don't say that, oh, the Pixel was amazing. It's amazing because I don't have any problems, but you have problems. Well, I don't know. No, that's an issue. The fact that this person may not have problems, that person may have problems, but this person may not, but this person may, but this person may not, but that person in the back there is 2 blocks down may have an issue. That's the bigger issue. You're not even seeing that. That shit is inconsistent. That's what is annoying. You see what I'm saying? So how can you sit there and say that? Oh, well, mine's working perfectly fine. You know what I mean? No. No. That's a bigger issue. You see what I'm saying? So until Pixel decides to clean it up, cool. I will be with the phone. I'm not getting rid of the phone. I'm not giving this phone. I'm not doing anything. It's going to be right here. I even said I don't have a second line. I do, but it's not technically like a second line. It's like a US Mobile sent me their SIM card. I already said that even with all of the bugs that's going on. But guys, I'm an Apple sheet, remember? I don't deserve to review Google products. Fuck out of here. But this Pixel is forcing me to get a second line. That should tell you enough. That should low-key tell you enough. All right? Like, nah, man. Nah. It got some growing up to do. It's an amazing phone. Google, you did an amazing job. I'm not discrediting Google at all, but it has a long way to go before it can be this perfect beast of a phone. No. Everybody goes out there and say, oh, well, iPhone iOS 15 had bugs too. Well, maybe they cleared them up fast because I don't know. I know they had issues too. I do. Shout out my dude, Barry Johnson, man. He says, let me get down. My comments are going crazy. He says, shit, I just missed my place. As I say to Trent and others, I'm sorry y'all having issues. It's terrible. Have multiple pictures running Android 12. Real talk, about to have 3 of them hoes. $5.99 for the 6. I get it. And it sucks, but I feel like more people have issues. And very much appreciate the super chat, dog. I feel like more people have issues than people who don't have issues. And I think that's the bigger problem. Shout out to my dude, Chevy, and everything, man. Chevy up in this thing, man. Thanks for stopping through, Brody. So that's my thing, man. Like, it just still has a lot of growing up to do to where everybody, and like you said, iOS 15, oh, they had a whole bunch of bugs. I didn't see the type of bugs that Android 12 bugs are. It is nothing like Android 12 bugs. I don't even know what the iOS 15 bugs were. But the thing about it is, guess what? It cleared them shits up really quick. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't comment on that because I didn't see any. But there are some things that need to be worked out before we can just jump to conclusions. Right now, I came in when I saw this phone. I came in and was like, oh, this is the phone of the year. Once I got in, no, it's not the phone of the year by a long shot. No, it's like 3rd on my list, 4th maybe on my list. There's no way this is overall phones. I'll take the iPhone 13 Pro over it, the S21 Ultra over it. When you're talking about overall, like where the phones stand right now. Hell, I'll probably take a Z Flip over it. And that sounds crazy, but at least the Z Flip was stable and it was a fun ass device. So I don't know, man. I don't know. The one thing about it, man, is the tech world will never change. You know what I mean? The tech world is only getting worse, in my opinion. It's fucking sad because just because somebody reviews a product the wrong way, they review a product the way you don't want to review it. The way you don't see the phone, they're automatically labeled as a person who's an Apple sheep or anyone. They demolished Dave 2D in his comments because he straight up murked the Pixel 6 Pro. MKBHD. Everybody go runs and talks crap about him when he said 3.5 hours of screen on time. And I was like, dang, really? I don't see that. And I was making jokes about it. But right now, I'm getting that right now. So it's making me seem like, how long did you use the phone? But one thing that I'm never going to do is discredit and start, oh, I don't trust this bigger creator. Like, they're so big, do you trust them anymore? I wish people would stop that narrative, because would you want somebody doing that to you? Say, for an example, you made it big. You blew up. Millions of subscribers. Do you want people in your behind? First of all, they don't give a damn. But do you want people to be trying to taint your name and say that, oh, he's being paid, his reviews aren't trustworthy? Quit saying that, because keep it a buck. Half of them big YouTubers that we watch, or that some of us watch, paved the way for all of us right now. They had influence in everything that we've done. But now you're going to sit here and turn right around and be like, oh, I don't trust them. I don't trust them because they have a million subscribers. I don't trust. Stop the narrative of saying that you can't trust someone. We are, as a community, we're so damn worried about what the bigger creators are doing that you can't focus on your own damn channel. People are so worried about bigger creators that they can't even grow them damn selves or even know how to even get a fraction of the growth that those big creators are doing. So I hate this narrative of always the bigger creators, the larger creators. The larger creator says this, the larger creator says that. Why? Do you think they're worried about you and what they have to say? Are you in their shoes? Oh, the larger creators are only going to make 1 or 2 videos of the device and that's it. Do you know what their workload is like? Do you know how many, you know what it takes to do 1 video? Like, that's what kills me about this whole community when it comes to the tech community. And I said it before, the tech community is ass. And I always say that because of how we treat other creators is sickening. But you're so worried about other people and how they do their work, but you're just talking in circles and running circles around your damn content. And you can't even figure your own shit out. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, get out of here with that. Stop worrying about them and focus on your damn self about why you're not growing. The same people who are talking about larger creators can't grow for nothing. So that's what's just annoying to me. Oh, they're only making 1 video. To me, I feel like half of y'all be jealous. And I'm not saying half of y'all I'm not saying anybody in the chat itself, but when I hear these things, I'm like, yo, you just jealous. You can say all day, oh, I don't want that type of fame. Yeah, but you sit there and talk all about them like you do want it, or that you're jealous of it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say this tech community ain't no community, man. You may have a few people, but this shit ain't no community. Like, nah, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. I just hate the whole discrediting the largest creator, man. I hate that. Like, that shit is annoying as hell to me, and I feel like it needs to stop. And we just need to talk about something else and talk about larger creators. Worry about yourself. All right. It's okay. Okay. He missed something. He missed something. Tell me a review when you didn't miss something. Not saying you Android Digest, but I'm just saying in general. Every one of us has made a video talking about something where we forgot to talk about something. It's natural. It's natural. Does he have to be perfect? Does he have to be perfect? No. Nobody has to be perfect. Oh, he missed this thing. Oh, he missed this. He didn't talk about that. So his review is unvalidated now. It no longer matters because he missed that one thing. What? What the hell are you talking about? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just a little Android Digest. I don't know if you took something I said the wrong way, but if I did, my bad. But I'm not calling you out. I don't know if that's how you took it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I know we're not. We're just conversation. But I don't know. It's just weird. I just hate it that everybody turns around and always says, "Oh, can you trust them? Can you trust them? Can you do this? Is it trustworthy?" Yo, stop that, man. Just worry about yourself. Stop worrying about them and just keep the content moving. Focus on your content. Focus on how you want to do your content. Hell, if you want to be biased towards a one brand, then so be it. But try to be as neutral as possible. But at the same time, it's just, the Pixel showed a lot of true colors, man. And it's sickening. It got to one point where I was just like, you know what? I don't even want to review the Pixel. Because anything I say at this point, people are going to automatically take it as T is just being a shield. T is best being, oh no, Andrew Dodger, it's all up, bro. People are being this way. People are being that way. And I don't want it to be that way. You know what I mean? I know. That's why for a second in my mind, I was like, you know what? Forget the Pixel. I'm not even going to review it. I'm just going to just leave it alone. You see what I'm saying? But I can't do that because I know a lot of people want to see what I got to say about the phone. So I was like, you know, I'm going to give it a fair shake. I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to give it a fair shake, and I'm just going to review it as I see fit. I'm going to block out the negative comments, and that's where it is. But Reggie T, that's what it is. That's where we are these days. You see what I'm saying? Every time you see everything going around in the tech community, this just made me want to get back to my own little hole that I used to be in. Although it's not a good place because you don't really have anybody to reach out to, but in a way, you just want to just get in your own little bubble and just do you and not worry about any of the outside stuff. That's why I say I need to stay off Twitter, because trolls love to talk on Twitter, and I give trolls the platform. Who else opened trolls up? I didn't see. I said I was gonna go back and watch that podcast today, but that's dope. That's dope. You know what I mean? If he is, that's dope. But the thing about it is, why can't all those trolls that's over on Twitter, why can't they come and say something in the comments, in the live stream? Here you are live. You get all the attention. Nobody wants to come in. I'm opening the phone lines up. I said, y'all can call me and we can talk. Trolls don't want to do that though. Trolls just want to go on Twitter and with their two followers and 87 people that they're following and talk trash. But when you open up a platform and try to get them to talk, they're not here. They run, tuck tail. They tuck the tail in the butt. That's what they do. That's what they do. They talk all that trash on Twitter, but then when you actually throw it out there to them, they're not gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, quit that. Every time I open it, bruh. Unbelievable, dog. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. My man Trish said, I remember when no one wanted to talk about the Pixel. Now it's hot in the talk of the internet, so I'm glad the Pixel is getting some recognition. True. No doubt about it. I don't know. They act like they want that smoke. They talk that big energy on Twitter. But then when you put something out in front of them, let's see how many call me on my phone. Let's see how many call me on this phone when I pop this number up here in a little bit. Let's see how many people call in. I bet it won't be one. Bet it won't be one. So my whole thing about this is, man, when it comes to this creator, her thing is I want to focus on my people that's in here, man. I don't want to just get on this too long, but worry about yourself. Stop worried about what other creators do with your phone. Oh, all they're going to do is go shell it in the week. They're going to share the phone in the week and you're not going. Shut the hell up and worry about yourself and your mediocre ass channel that's going on. Just worry about that. Stop worrying about what everybody say. So what if somebody decides to sell the damn phone? Is it unethical? Okay, it could be. But who cares? That's their phone. That's their channel. They can do whatever the hell they want to do with it. All right? Everybody else is so worried about it. You'll see a little funny little tweets. Oh, who has their phone still? Let me go on Swap and see who's selling it. See what I'm saying? Boy, this man. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Jason C, thank you. I finally can see your comments now. Jason, that's what's up, man. So that's what I really got to say about that part, man. It's just a little sickening. You see what I'm saying? It's just a little bit sickening that just to see what this whole tech community can be about, because it's just that's all I got to say, man. Everybody is always worried about the next person and not worried about your own. And it's insane, man. The same people on Twitter, sick individuals, they have no life. Why are we sitting here worried about another grown man? You think there's any grown man that I'm sitting here and worried about? Only other grown man I'm worried about is my dad or my brother. I worry about nobody else. I don't care what the next person does, but somebody's quick to go and say something. Quick to go run to Twitter and say some shit. Seriously. So far that people are going to sit here and tweet and Google talking about we don't need to review devices. Yeah. We taking it there. So far, certain people tweeting. Do I got to say names? No, because they know who they are. And they can gladly call in when the phone lines open up. Tweet and Google. Me. Tech King Mike. Trent Tech. Doesn't deserve to review a Pixel phone. Gives you all these damn reasons why. Yo, what? Are you that hurt? You have to be that hurt, right? You have to be that hurt, right? Yeah, you got to be that hurt, bro. For me to sit here and tweet the company that sent me the phone and tell them, hey, you guys shouldn't send it to those people. They don't deserve one. What grown man does that? Seriously. What grown man does that? I don't need to call out names. I'm not going to give any attention to those sad individuals because that's what they are. sad individuals that worried about other grown-ass men. We done been through this before. We done talked about this on Twitter before. But, you know, Twitter fingers is real, man. We'll see if they call when the chat lines open up. How much you want to bet? You gonna play some side bets? I don't know if YouTube might demonetize me or something. Y'all want to play some side bets? Y'all think they gonna call? Y'all think they gonna call? And I'm not trying to be petty tonight, but I'm just giving you that platform, man. I'm giving you that platform. You're so worried about another person that you're gonna try to mess up. You're gonna put your hands in their pocket. Crypto bets open. It's crazy, dog. What's the over and under? Yo, they're not gonna call in, bro. Like, they're not gonna call in. They're gonna put the voice changer. They're gonna block the number. But if they call, they're gonna do everything in the world, man. They can do everything in the world when people call, yo. Crazy, man. But it's just real. I had to do this tonight. I had to get the drink going. I don't care. The more I drink, the more we gonna expose these clowns. Because that's what it is. That's what they are. They clowns. You see what I'm saying? So, anyway, we done giving them attention. If they call, we'll address it like that. But of course they're not gonna call. You see what I'm saying? So, here's what it is. I mean, Android Digest said, T, here's all I say. You don't see iOS 15 bugs. I don't see Android 12 bugs. Here's the thing. Let's not describe the phone as not a phone of the year worthy over some temporary bugs. Well, let's just see how long they stay temporary. And that's why I really can't, I know iOS 15 had their bugs. I know Android 12 has their bugs. Whether you see them, whether you don't, it's unfortunate, but all I can go off of is my experience right now. You see what I'm saying? Reggie T, no. See, Reggie T trying to get me going. But I have over a half of a cup left. And this is some strong stuff in here tonight. But we're going to open the phone lines up and we want to talk. I want to hear different people come up and say what they have to think about the Pixel, your experience, whatever you want to talk about, whether it's a tech question. Some people don't even care about a Pixel in here. But we'll see. Nolan said, T, any new case reviews coming up? Yeah, man. UAG sent me a man, there's so many cases. We got a bunch coming up, yo. Yeah, Andrew, let's see. Like, the thing about it is, I want the Pixel 6 to clear everything up. I want it to clear everything up. You see what I'm saying? I want it to. I want it to be the phone that we all want. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. LaShawn said he got some lean in his cup. Nah, I ain't messing with that lean, dog. Yeah, they got mad cases. I just got one gripe with their cases, but we'll kind of get into it. 70 proof? I don't drink no 70 proof, dog. Gotta go higher than that. iPhone should have very little bugs for putting the same software phone out for a third straight year. Google has at least pushed the envelope for themselves and made their own chips. Yes, that's a perfect step in the right direction. It's going to be an amazing step in the right direction. You see what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I think the hit or miss I think the hit or miss in the inconsistency is a bigger problem that people don't see. That's a bigger problem. That's not a benefit. That's not a whale. No, it's a bigger problem that should be addressed. Google, get your shit together. And that's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. So, if y'all want to do some random tech Q&A, y'all want to do something, man, let me know. We can throw the phone line up. We can talk about this phone line. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm here. Like I said, we're gonna be here for 2 hours. We already been for an hour. We're here for at least a whole another hour. 80? Come on, man. Come on, man. You disrespecting me with those proofs right there, bro. You disrespect me with those proofs, man. But shout out to 126 of y'all watching in the building, man. Y'all love that drama word, man. I see drama, man. People just come rushing. You see what I'm saying? People just come rushing, man. That's been an issue since day one with Android consistency. And here's another thing that doesn't frustrate me about, and this isn't, once again, this isn't a bias things, all right? This isn't a bias. This is truth. And people who are in these apps, y'all will be able to know exactly what I'm talking about. Moving away from the Pixel itself, talking about Android, the inconsistencies in just what works is sickening at best. When we're talking about buds, whether it's the Pixel Buds, whether it's the Samsung Galaxy Buds, wherever it's anything when it comes to Twitter Spaces, when it comes to Clubhouse, the experience on your buds are so inconsistent, it literally drives me insane. I use Clubhouse every single day. The experience on Android is terrible. Now, I'm not saying that about the Pixel. This has nothing to do with the Pixel. I've known this on the Flip, on the Fold, on the S21 Ultra. This is all of those phones. The experience of the buds on any app with audio is dirt. It is trash. It sometimes connects. Sometimes you can be listening to Clubhouse in your ear. When you join the stage, it automatically goes to speakerphone. What in the what? Little stuff like that bothers me. I'm riding in the car today, right? I'm riding in the whip. My girl calls me. I answer it from the phone. My Galaxy Watch is still ringing like I haven't even answered it. What in the world? Like, it's just so many inconsistencies when it comes to Android that is just annoying. And when I say that I need my stuff to work the way I need it to work, that's why I prefer iOS. I don't have those issues when it comes to my AirPods. I don't have those issues when it comes to my iPhones. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Man, I'm talking about the buds. Any Samsung bud, any Android buds that I've used has been terrible when it comes to ear detection and different things like that. Little things just annoy me that's not polished. It's annoying me. Like, when something is polished on iOS, it's cool. But Android, when it's not polished, it drives me insane, yo. Literally drives me insane. I don't know. I mean, it's just little bits, man. It's just little stuff that's just so annoying when it comes to Android. And that's why it's like, people always like, you're a sheep. But it's like, stuff just works a little bit better for me. Stuff works a little bit better for me. You see what I'm saying? So the devs got to do right. It's just too much going on with Android developers. It's just too much. You see what I'm saying? So, but I still love my Android devices. I love more stock Android. But somebody asked me, was I getting the Soundcore buds? For me, all I do is listen to YouTube videos and take phone calls. I don't really listen to music, so I don't really feel like it's worth going out and buying 160, 150 bucks for those. Now, I know they're amazing because I still got the twos right here. These bad boys are still beast. They're still beast. And I know the threes are amazing, but honestly, I don't really need them. I don't need them. I just listen to YouTube and I just take phone calls. I rarely listen to music in my buds. The only time I listen to music in my buds with both earbuds is when I cut the grass. Cut noise cancellation on. And that's why I do my AirPod Pros. My AirPod Pros. I just pop them both in, hit that noise canceling, and I cut the grass. So, once again, I don't bang on Android, but facts is facts when stuff just doesn't work as smooth as iOS. People hate to hear that, but it's just facts, man. It's hard to go from something that has the whole ecosystem, watch, buds, phone, to a device that doesn't have those three things. Now, with my Google Pixel, I'm with Pixel, Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, Pixel Buds. They all work pretty good. It's not a bad combo, but once again, the Pixel Buds inconsistent when it comes to just working with certain apps, and it's just aggravating as hell. The watch works fine. Some features are disabled when you use it with a non-Samsung, which is dumb to me because it's all Wear OS. I don't know. Once again, I don't want to get into a Android versus iOS thing, man. I don't really want to get into all that, but it is what it is, man. Just feel like they work when they do what they do. People just hate that comment about they work, but I mean, they do. Just be real. You can hate all you want to, but guess what? I don't have any glitches and flaws when it comes to it. But you know, it totally is what it is. Totally is what it is. But what time is it? 10:30. Let's go ahead and open these phone lines up, man. So if y'all want to call in, there's the number. you can go ahead and give a call in, man, and let's get the conversation started. You can talk to whatever you want to. Trolls, I hope you call. Oh, I do hope you call, Trolls. Yes, I do. I do hope so. So y'all call in, man, if y'all want to talk, man. Talk about anything. Trolls, call in. Fan. I won't say fan. I don't have fans. Y'all the fam. We don't have fans over here. We got fams. So if y'all want to call in, ask a question about the Pixel, something about that. Y'all want to crap on the iPhone, you want to crap on the Pixel, whatever you want to do. The phone lines is open, man. Do what you want. But let's go ahead and get the phone calls buzzing, man. Phone calls should be open. Shouldn't be an issue. At least I don't think so. So we'll wait for the first call. We'll kind of go from there. See what we got. We're going to keep it going until somebody calls. Anyway, the keyboard warriors be radio silent. Congrats on hitting 40K. C Butler, man, I appreciate that, dog. I really do appreciate that, man. The grind has been real lately. I don't think people have been realizing how much of the work that's been getting put into it. But a lot of people discredit the videos because they say, OT, you're just doing case videos. That stuff is easy. You see what I'm saying? Somebody said the line is busy. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Somebody said the line is busy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's call this line real quick. Not in service. Oh, did they cut me off? Wait a second. I just popped this SIM card in though. Hold on, let me do it again. Not in service. Did my US mobile SIM card cut off on me? I can't give y'all a real phone number. Oh my goodness, they got me. Hold on. I just was using it, yo. Let me restart. They may have cut it off, man. I don't know. Shit, TechnicallyTee didn't pay his damn phone bill. Broke YouTuber, yo. Hold on. I can't put my real phone number up there. I definitely can't do that. I know Trick gonna get me, man. It's all good though. I just used it a minute ago. That's what's crazy. I literally just used it. Nah, I guess I gotta get Google Voice, man. Let me download Google Voice. I have not used Google Voice in so long. I know Genosis, man. I gotta pay my bills, man. You know what I mean? My bills, yo. But nah, literally, this was a US. Y'all know those US mobile SIM cards? This was a US mobile SIM card, and they sent it to me. So they may have cut it off. I don't know. Let's see. Let me call it again real quick. Yeah, they must have cut me off. Hold on, maybe I got the wrong phone number. Let me see. I might have the wrong number because I don't know this number. So I may have got the wrong number. Oh, my bad. Wrong number. There we go. Now, y'all do it again. I got the wrong number. Whoever I just called, pay your damn bill. So there you go. Wrong number. That's the right number. Call in. All right. There it is. So now we should have the right number. So y'all can call in now, man. There we go. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, there's too much going on. Hold on. Is it Bluetooth on? I'm having all types of damn technical difficulties right now. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I think I accidentally hung up on whoever that was. This is, y'all seeing this live right now? Okay, my Rodecaster Pro wasn't even connected. Oh, okay. Now we good. So let me call that person back who just called me. All right, here we go.
Unknown caller.
Yo, what is going on? Y'all hanging up on me. It says not available. Y'all just called, right? This is going bad right now. Let me call the person back. I'm calling you. All right. Say me not in service.
Hey, what's up, T?
What's going on, man? Who we got?
This is Barry.
What's good, Barry, man?
How much, man? Hey, so I had to call in because I really have to say that I understand we're comparing the 6 Pro, and I think it's a dope phone. And
Yeah.
I think most people know in the community already that I'll have three. I'll have two 6s and one 6 Pro.
Right.
I've got the 13 Pro Max. I got another mystery phone that's on deck. But I think people are also missing the big point here.
Right.
The Pixel 6, the $599 Pixel 6, really only the differentiating factor between that and the 6 Pro is the telephoto lens. So if you can live without the telephoto and just use that Gen 1 that's just putting the smackdown on everything,
right,
it's $600.
Yeah,
so
I haven't even looked
I
at
couldn't
yeah.
personally, I couldn't personally, I was talking to a couple of people, Ike was one of them. I couldn't really see a phone of the year. I know a lot of people were, they were trashing the iPhone, saying it was the 12S, it's the 12S, it's the 12S. But I really think they've upgraded and they had the stabilization.
Right.
And then when I got the Pixel, I know you don't like the video as much. I'm doing a lot of video. I just dropped a video where it's like, it's shocking. So you have to choose like grain or crushed black for the iPhone. But the stabilization, like literally, if you release, I'm just going to tell this to everybody. If you release a video where the stabilization is off on the Pixel 6 series,
right,
you went into the settings and turned off stabilization.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is
It's the best.
ridiculous.
No,
kind of
I'm not knocking that.
It's like
yeah,
ridiculous.
It's the best. Now,
Oh
it is
yeah,
the
I know
best
you know.
part.
I know.
It's
And
the best
and just so everybody on the stream knows, like when I knew Google was bringing it different, T had sent a photo to LaShawn and I, and you could see the real tone of Winston. And
Crazy.
I actually went there because T was supposed, not T, LaShawn was supposed to send it to me immediately. He waited 30 minutes. So I looked and I'm like, man, T, I'm like, that's what you do. That's what you do to yourself. I'm like, this dude looks like a photographer and all that stuff. And then it hit me, it was the Pixel. And I was like, I lost it after that. So I think people also need to just remember it's hard to pick phone of the year, but don't sleep on that $600 pick.
Yeah, I gotta see what
you cannot sleep on it.
I got some thoughts.
And I will say, because I know I could talk to you all day, but I'll just say this. I'll let you go because I know other people want to call.
That's all good.
I'm sorry that everybody, not everybody. There's a lot of people having Android 12. I think once you guys get used to, I've been running it, me and LaShawn, since March.
Right.
I love Android 12. When I got the 5A, I was pissed to have to go back to Android 11. In my opinion, Android 11 is trash.
Right.
I love Android 12. I think Samsung is doing it for a reason. But so hopefully you guys get your issues resolved, and
hopefully
you guys can really see what this phone is.
No, like I said, I still love it, and I said even though with everything that's going on, I'm still going to AT&T and getting me a second line because I want to run it. You see what I'm saying? Like I got this US mobile line, but it's not really. I want my own line. You see what I'm saying? So I want to be able to run it. I want things to actually improve what I have issues with, but I still love taking pictures with it. Like I was about to put something on Swap Up for sale where I usually pull out my Sony camera. I was like, no, I'm just gonna use this Pixel because it's that good. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to.
So I'm with you, T. That's what I'm saying. Like I've got to get the Pixel in Scoop's hands because Scoop just blows away with his full frame. The way he does pictures is just ridiculous. But I want to see him do damage with a phone too.
Yeah.
So I've got to get into.
I can't wait to see what they do. I'm looking forward to the upgrades, and if it can become the phone that in my mind that I know it can be, I will be like, I'll be wild. You know what I mean? All I want them. This is what I want from people. Google. I want to clear up the little issue that they got with Android 12, whatever that may be. I want to get a premium.
Correct.
I want a premium set of buds with noise cancellation. I want something to contend with the Pro Series buds up there. The A Series is very solid, but I want something with noise cancellation. And I want Pixel Watch. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Pixel Watch buds and get the things kind of cleared up.
Let me just say this real quick because I see Genosis because I'm not going to be able to type it.
Yeah.
But Genosis, from your lips to God's ears and us engineers, even full frame, crop sensor cameras and all that stuff, that's the way we have to do stabilization. That's how the algorithms are built. That's how it's easy to do and all that stuff. It would be really hard to do what you're talking about. Yeah. So whether it's a phone or a camera, or they're gonna have to crop in to get that stabilization. It's just that's where we're at nowadays. So it's not as bad as a crop. And if you have to have stable, get you a gimbal. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Facts.
whether it goes for the iPhone 13 or whatever phone you use.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about
But
it,
hey,
man.
man, I appreciate you letting me
No doubt,
call in,
man.
man.
Good talks, man. Good talk. Good talking to you,
All
dog.
right, man. All right,
Later.
all right, man. Peace.
Shout out to dude Barry Johnson for calling up in his name. Once again, the phone lines is open. Talk about whatever. But yeah, man, I want Google to have Pixel Buds Pro, Pixel Watch, whatever one be called, and clean it up. I've always said if anybody can bang with Apple and their ecosystem, it has to be
Unknown caller.
something that's extremely damn loud. And I need to turn it down because my son is asleep. All right, here we go. All right, who we got?
Dingani.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Hey, how long you had the Pixel 6?
I've had it for, we got it like what, a week before the release date. So, Pixel Google sent me the phone. So I've had it since, I don't know, maybe like 10 days now or something like that. Yeah.
So I got mine earlier this morning. FedEx was like, it'll be here today at 8 o'clock. And it arrived at 11 a.m. I didn't expect that.
Right.
So I've been messing with mine. But so far with yours, how do you feel with the 6? Like, aside from the things they have to fix and whatnot with Android 12, how do you feel with it in terms of it comparing to the 13?
Compared to the iPhone?
Yeah.
See, for me, it's so hard to compare iPhones to Androids. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's the main comparison that everybody wants to do, but I find it so hard because I feel like they're their own things. You see what I'm saying? Like, for me, I mean,
okay. Let me put it in context. In terms of how useful you feel the phone is for you. Say, for example, like Siri versus the assistant, or the way that Google will say you need to leave to go here by this time.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that. Like all of those things that Google does when like the weather in the mornings. You know what I mean? Like little, just letting you know what it is in the mornings. First of all, the speech detection on the Pixel is unreal. Okay, like I can talk to it just
It's
like
phenomenal.
this, and it can just slang everything it comes up with. It's crazy. So there are certain things of Pixel that I love, like the call screening feature. Oh my god, I love that. You know what I mean? Like always on display.
I think the call screen and the speech to text, like, now that it's enhanced, it will greatly advance, like, especially if you use that for school or work. But I was thinking about this and I was wondering why they haven't done it. So you know how they have the Pixel Buds, and you use your Pixel Buds, you sign into your account, right?
Yep.
So if you were to do that, right, obviously it would register that you're signed into your account. When you use it on your phone in the recorder app, for example, if, I don't know, everyone else that was around you, let's say 3 other people were to activate theirs, and their phones register that there are Pixel devices or Pixel Buds, if you're in the recorder app, there's like, hey, you want to link these up to the phone. Right. So now instead of when you're using the recorder, it's not just a bunch of jumble. It's like, this is this person, this is this person, this is this person. And if it picks up a random voice that's not from one of your Pixel Buds, it's just anonymous.
Right.
And that would be great for like podcasts or meetings or things like that.
True. Like, I think little stuff like that what Google's doing with this AI and that censorship, I feel like anything is possible what they're doing, especially when it comes to the AI. You see what I'm saying? Like, that Magic Eraser is crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't believe I watched a review when somebody said it was just mediocre. I'm like, what? That Magic Eraser is dope as hell. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're understanding, like, it's not about, like, it's erasing. You can do that in Photoshop or another app or whatever case. It's the fact that it's baked into the camera app.
It's crazy. Like, and for me, I don't, not saying I don't want to talk about the Pixel a lot, but like literally when it came in, I was leaving out of town the next day. And then I was out of town. And at that moment, I didn't have time to be breaking in a new phone. I just needed what was going to work. So I used my iPhone. And I was like, when I get back home, I'll focus on the Pixel. So for me, a lot of those camera features, now this week here is my time. Like now is when I'm diehard Pixel right now, really getting into the phone itself. So I'll be able to kind of talk about it a lot more once I get it going and kind of comparing it to the iPhone and what I don't like. But there's noticeable things that I've always said I like more on Android than iOS. You know what I mean? Just some of those features, call screening, voice to text, always on display. Some of those things are so USB Type-C. We're not going to even talk about that. You know what I mean? So a lot of those things will be, I need more time because I've had the phone, but it's literally been in my bag zipped up because I was out of town. I just didn't have the time to focus on it. But this week is where I'm getting into it heavy. So maybe in about a couple of days when my voice kind of clears up, I'll be able to shoot some more videos and really talk about the Pixel for what it is. Like fingerprint scanner, how I got it customized, my battery. Like I'm really going to talk about it in deep. So, you know, I'll put it against the iPhone 13 series, but I hate kind of comparing iPhones and Androids because they're their own thing. But I do know that's what people want to know about. So.
Yeah, because I think honestly, like to point to the previous caller, what's interesting is even though the 6 is, when like value wise is the better deal, it's, to me, astonishing how the 6 Pro is sold out virtually everywhere. Even though the 6 is the better deal.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So it'll be pretty cool to see what it does in the future. Like I said, I'm excited for it. I'll use it in my main phone. And if this phone was perfect, like I know it can be, it would, because I love pixels. And all I've been asking for is a big pixel. And they gave it to me. So I just needed to get perfect. And then things would go from there because I love stock Android and I love it on a big display. So we'll see, man. We'll definitely see coming up in the future, man, for sure.
They've done a good job with their first year making their own chip.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, yo. Absolutely. But, yo, I appreciate the call, man. Definitely appreciate talking to you, dog.
No problem. Appreciate me having.
No doubt, man. Be easy, man.
All
right, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that call right there, man. Make sure you call back in, yo. Make sure y'all call. I know it'll be busy. You know what I mean? It'll be busy. So, let me see. Okay, my Ike. I'm gonna do that right now. I don't want the touch sensitivity to affect anything else. I don't want it to mess with anything else. So we'll see. I'll turn it on. If that works, then hey, salute.
Unknown caller.
I gotta cut one of these damn phones. It's loud as hell in here.
Hello.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's going on? What we got, man?
It's Dion, man. How you doing?
What's good with you, dog?
Not much. Is this Tech T or Turned Up T, man?
Hey, man, a little bit of both, dog.
Shit, I came in on that live chat, man. You was wild.
Hey, man, look, we had to get it up off the chest, man. You know, I said it's been a lot of Twitter mess going on, so we had to get it up off, man. What's up with you for tonight?
Ain't nothing much. Work. Hey, how you feel about the Pixel 6 and the Pro? Well, I know somebody already asked it though, but is it worth the price difference between those two? Because it's kind of like buying a TV, you know. Do I need to pay the premium price to get like these little features, or can I deal without it?
I've been so focused on the Pro because that's what I have, and I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't had a lot of chance to even sit and watch a lot of coverage on the Pixel 6 because I can't really talk about it because I never really used it. You see what I'm saying? But for the value, I think it's amazing. But I think from what I'm hearing about the Pixel 6. Some people say it's not. Some people say it's not worth going to it. Like the 6 is good enough. I'm like, you know, it just depends on if you want the 120 and 90. You gotta think about that. Most people won't be able to tell the difference. Telephoto lens. They have a good telephoto lens on the Pro model, but I don't really use telephoto. I rather use wide angle. If you don't need that, cool. You got a flat display. I prefer a flat display over a curved display. You know what I mean? So it just really depends, man, like what you need in a phone and if it can work for you. You know what I mean? I heard the battery life, I think, was still pretty good on the 6 series. So it really just depends. For me, 120, the bigger screen, having all of the camera features that I can have when it comes to photography, you know, me personally, I like the Pro series just because I'm a Pro phone type person. Even though I may not use all the Pro models, that's just what my mindset just simply always gravitates towards. So that's kind of what I have. You know, I mean, that's kind of what I have to say about that part.
Cool. Hey, what you drinking on?
I am drinking on Henry McKenna tonight, man. So that we on at 100 proof tonight, man. So I said,
you trying to spit fire tonight.
Nah, after this one glass, usually after these live streams, man, I take the dog out and I go straight to bed. That's usually what I do after these lives. Like I literally say my little thank you tweet, take the dog out, make sure my son is good, and I go to sleep.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just dropping in, man. Hey, ignore all that negativity, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, you know.
No doubt, bro.
People gonna talk about you till the day you die. So
boy, ain't that the
don't
truth,
give them
man.
that time, because if you give them that energy, they already don't want. So
Boy, who you telling? Especially if you are gonna be a person on the internet that's kind of giving your opinion and showing your face. You already know what it is, man.
Oh yeah.
But Dion, always appreciate the support, bro. Appreciate the call in, man.
All right, you have a good one, man.
Yeah, man. You too.
All right.
Yep. Shout out to my dude Dion, man. Let me make a call this time because this person has called multiple times, and let me make this call myself. I think I know who this is.
Hey, it's Kevin with a message, or better yet, send a text.
Wait a minute. All right, who we got?
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, man, this is Kevin, man. Just calling in. Obviously, I love the show.
What's going on, man? Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, yeah, so basically I was giving you a call because, you've used so many devices, and with that, you kind of went into the ecosystems of all of them. Like, you get the watch usually.
Yeah.
Use a couple other accessories with them. And recently, after this Pixel event, I'm really excited for the phone, really excited for what Google has to offer. They do their interview, I think it was with The Verge, and their whole mission statement for having a Pixel phone is just to showcase the best of Android.
Right.
Like, they don't really got a reason for making a phone. Like, Samsung is making like business and consumer products, like a computer in your pocket. Like, they have, like the latest and greatest. They got a reason. You look at iOS and iPhone, like Apple, they got a reason. Consumer products, like the ecosystem. But for Google, just trying to get excited about it. Like, even when the Fold stuff came around, the rumors, like, just before the event, they ended up putting up a whole like one pager for the Z Fold.
Right.
Like, to kind of shy away from like, we're not doing anything like that.
Right.
And making comments like their main goal was to put the Google Play Store on all the Samsung watches. Like, that's the moneymaker for them. So how do you see the future of Google? Like, does it still get you excited? Like, knowing there's no real like vision? That's the only thing that kind of keeps me back. Like, they got all the products, they got all the home products, but just not a real reason or a drive,
That's a good point, because, but I you know what, I think this is their turning year for that though, because their main thing, the first thing you think about, the Pixel name is cameras, and in my opinion, that can really make a force in the market, because that's what one of the main things people care about. I always say this. One of my cousins, this is one person, but I'm just showing the powerful of what the Pixel does when it comes to the cameras. I had an old Pixel. I don't know if it's like a 3XL. I don't know what it was. This is a couple years back. I took a picture. My cousin was like, yo, what camera took that? And I told her the Pixel. And she took it. She did a selfie with it. She was like, I want that camera. She has owned the Pixel ever since then. My cousin also has a channel. She has I don't know, like a makeup beauty. She's an esthetician in Miami. She does her own like facial routines and different things like that for people. She has over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Google sent her a phone. She says when she takes selfies, Google also sends phones to people outside of tech. I don't know if everybody knows that, but Google sends phones to people.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Google sends phones to other niches as well, so they can be well-rounded and showing what they can do. So they sent her a phone, and she uses it for her selfies over her iPhone, and she's a diehard iPhone person. So I feel like if you get enough of those, what's going to get Pixel out there is going to have to be their phone. I mean, their camera, because we say stock Android. The average person out there doesn't know what stock Android is. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what that is. Like, so you're going to have to play off what you're strong at. And that is going to be your camera, because it's a major point of the phone. So however they do it.
Well, with that's a play. Like, now that you say that, with that information, that's way different. Because
exactly.
I remember when Apple started giving the phone to other people besides just creators, like the high Sinobiety and all that. They were trying to get the camera into their hands. So
exactly.
It sounds like Google's doing the same thing then.
Yeah, but they pay all this money for this marketing. So I feel like this is the year where, like somebody in the chat just said, they sent the sneaker sub a Pixel phone. So maybe you can get some dope pictures of sneakers. You see what I'm saying? So Google knows that that's their strong point. So I feel like with them having this marketing budget that they do now, this is a start in the right direction, that we will hopefully see them trying to push their cameras on the people because they know that's the main point. Now, is it going to take a while? Absolutely, because you got people who's already die hard into Samsung. You got people who's die hard into Apple. You got people who's die hard into whatever phone out there that they die hard into. So it's going to take a minute for them to be able to transition. But where I think it is, they nailed it with the price. For my opinion, right now, the Pixel 6 Pro isn't living up to the price all the way because of all the bugs and everything. But if you take it for just what it is, a phone for what it is and what it offers, they nailed it with the price compared to what's out there. And you have arguably one of the best cameras out there on the market. You have to play to your strengths. So hopefully, and then broadcast some of those things. Showcase your magic eraser. Showcase some of those things that's so easily done by the censorship. And you'll be able to actually hopefully market your phone to get it a little bit more popular. I mean, we've already seen the pre-order numbers. Now, we don't know if that's due to the phone being insanely popular or the stock being insanely low. We don't know the truth, So time will tell. So I think you made a good point. Everybody has their thing that they're into.
My perspective though, because I didn't know that.
Yes, Google sends their phones to multiple niches. Yeah.
And you're not going to do that unless you have ambition goals.
Exactly.
Like unless you want that phone.
Absolutely,
right?
Man. So I think they're in the right direction. We're just gonna have to see how they handle it from here going forward. The ball is in Google's hands to either pick up what they did with the 6 Pro and the 6 Series and run with it, or be the same old Google and drop the ball. So we'll see, man. Good points though, for sure. That's good points. We'll definitely see.
Hey man, I'm over here in Vancouver, Canada, man. At once a week, I meet with my friends. We're always talking about Monday Night Chill. So we love the show, man.
Appreciate that, dog, man. I appreciate that support, man, for sure. I really do.
All right, man.
All right, dog. Be easy, man. Big shout out to my man Kevin, man. That's big love right there, man. But he made some good points, man. He made definitely some good points when it comes to what Google is doing and the aim that they are doing it. So heads up real quick, man. If you guys call, give me a moment. When I answer, just wait a second. Wait till I say something because it's a delay. And for some reason, the Rodecaster Pro doesn't automatically go to it. Hold on. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on, G?
Ain't nothing going on. Who we got, man?
Yep. Yo, first and foremost, I didn't know that you live in New Jersey. You reach really far, bro.
Oh, no. I'm not in New Jersey. This you know I'm in the A, man. You know I'm in the A. This when they send me that, I was like, New Jersey number? Okay, cool. All right. What's good with you, man?
No, man, I'm good. I'm just here fixing up some mac and cheese for the wife. Please don't let her know I'm on the phone with you. She'll get upset and walk off with me over her shoulder like she tends to when she's ready.
Yeah, you already know.
You know me, I'm full of shenanigans.
Yeah.
But, real quick, there was something. I was looking at your question that you have in the chat. Would you prefer the Pixel 6 Pro versus the iPhone 13?
Yeah.
And the other people who were calling before brought up a lot of points that made me think to myself, this is probably why more people will roll with the Pixel 6 versus the 13. And it comes down to, I was thinking about it too.
Right.
Which one would I do? Which one would I roll with more than likely? Not just because I'm diehard Android.
Right.
But honestly, it's more of a practical reason, honestly. Because when you sit down and think about it, you're right. Most people don't really know the difference between stock Android and anything.
Right.
Unless you've been someone who's looking into that kind of stuff, you're not going to know the difference.
Right.
But what do people really know about? They know about money, right?
That's right.
So people know $600, $700, or $800 versus $12, $13, $400, $1,400.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So if I'm being a practical person, I'm just going to need a phone, right, that I can put in my pocket and go about my business. If it drops, well, I mean, it's $600. Which one are you going to be more gingerly? Which one are you going to care about more? Which one are you going to be? It's going to be have you feeling less secure if you take it down to your pocket.
Right.
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 So I'm sitting on your team and I'm saying that's probably one of the reasons why the polls look the way they do now, and it makes sense because right now at this point in time, most people are really just trying to pick up something they can use.
True.
Which probably points back to why they would be sending the phone to what the previous caller said, the other niches.
Right.
Because no matter what niche you're in, you're going to need a phone.
Absolutely.
I am not really in a niche per se, but even if I wasn't, I still need a phone to use, right? And if I have to choose between spending $1,400 for an iPhone versus getting a $600 phone or a $700 phone, but I can get maybe 80, 90% of what the $1,400 phone
Mm-hmm.
is going to give me, why am I going to go and spend $1,400 when I still got rent and bills to pay?
No, you're right.
Right?
You absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So
Give me 1 second.
yeah, do you
There
think?
was one other thing I wanted to bring up
Okay.
real quick too.
It's all good.
You mentioned the idea of a Pixel Buds Pro
Mm-hmm.
for Google come up with a Pixel Buds Pro to compete with the AirPods Pro. My thinking on that, it's a possibility, but I don't know if that is Google's direction. And let me tell you what. True wireless earbuds have been kicking up a storm in the last year and a half, 2 years,
Right.
to my knowledge. It's still in its infancy, but from the way I'm looking at it, the trend if we're looking at Apple in the audio industry versus Google in the audio industry, when you sit down and think about it, how many audio devices have you seen Google come out with versus Apple?
Right.
Apple got their Surface headphones, they got their AirPods Pro,
Mm-hmm.
they got, I'm trying to remember if they have a soundbar or something like that.
Who, Apple
Something along those lines.
or Google?
I don't know if Google having a soundbar. The honest truth is, I've never heard of Google, as in straight Google, having their own
Right.
audio lineup.
Right.
So I could see them doing a Pixel Buds Pro, but I don't know if they're going to be anywhere near close to what the Apple AirPods can do. Because I've never really seen Apple AirPods, but I know people who have them, and I've seen some of the things that happens with them, like the manner of connectivity,
right,
and all of those things. I don't know if Google's ready to compete at that level yet. I mean, maybe they are.
I mean, they made a phone to compete,
though. Like they're choosing that.
Well, I feel like they made a phone to compete, and when you make something to compete, if you're trying to, so when they were making mid ranges, Pixel 5, 5A, 4A, when they were doing that, that was a mid range. They weren't really messing with the big boys. But now, when you come out with something like the Pixel 6 Pro, then you're playing into that category, and people are if you're expecting to drag people, what is your angle? Are you trying to drag people away from Samsung? Are you trying to grab people away from iOS? If so, you're going to need to match exactly what they're doing, which means they have good smartwatches, they have good buds. When you get a Pixel, you have a good Pixel, you have solid buds, you don't have a smartwatch. You got people who are diehards in their ecosystem, they have all three. And they want to be able to go to have all three. So for me, I feel like they're going to have to make something. Now, whether this can contend with the AirPods or the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pros or whatever it is, that's going time will be able to tell. But I feel like since you made a premium phone, and if you're expecting people to get converted because you want people to buy your phone because you made the price competitive, so that means you want people to convert over. Therefore, you expect somebody to take. For me, example, iPhone, Apple Watch Series 6, AirPod Pros. Say I'm going to drop all of that and go to a Pixel. So now I need the alternative. So I'm going to need the buds. I'm going to need a watch. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I do feel like they need to start thinking about it. And the phone is the first step. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm interested to see what Google goes on from here, but the phone is the first step. You made that premium phone. You made an excellent phone. Not discredit, you made an excellent phone.
They did.
Let me see what you're going to do in the future. Are you going to make potentially a tablet? Because everybody in the tech world knows if anybody can do it, it's Google to compete with Apple's ecosystem. So
I'd like to believe they can too.
But I don't know.
I'd like to believe they can. I'm optimistic. But the way I see it, though, they've had more than ample opportunity. They've been around for how long? They've had this opportunity before they had the Pixel. Remember the Nexus?
Yeah.
They had Nexuses. They had the Nexus phone. They had Nexus tablet.
Yeah.
The problem is that the Android OS is just too segmented. You can actually have an app on your phone that will not work on a tablet.
You're right.
If you're having an issue with that, how are you going to get yourself with even your vanilla version, your stock version of your experience? How are you going to get that to work?
Right.
If you still can't even get apps to move seamlessly from one device to another,
You're right.
simply because of the of how it's built.
Well, I think
So
Google
maybe
has
if
to
they
clean their
work on
own stuff
that,
up. Yeah, they got to work on that. They got to work on cleaning
yeah,
their
if
own
they
apps
work
up.
on that,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'd probably say I can have more faith in the fact that they could do that. But between the infancy of their development as far as audio devices is concerned, and the fact that I still find that Android is too segmented, it's going to be hard for that. And I see where you come from, hopefully, but I don't know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we don't know. We just kind of wait and see.
Yeah, we really have to literally wait and see, because I think the ball is in the right court, and I think they made the first initial step in the right direction to where they can do it. But we just got to see what Google do, man. But I think they can. But will they do it? We got to find out, man.
All right. Well, you know what? It was great chatting with you.
Always, bro.
I'm loving the stream. I love being there every week.
Thank you,
when
man.
I can. You guys take care. And
Thank you, man.
I'll just jump back in the stream and mod.
No doubt, man. Thank you for the support, bro.
Yeah, man. No problem.
Yep. Man, good chats, man. I love the good conversation that you guys are giving, man. Let's keep it rolling. You guys like the live calls? Do y'all think they go on for too long? Not as in the conversation, but the time period. I know every time I do live calls, the viewership drops a little bit, but I'm willing to do that to connect with the audience, man. You guys are number one in my opinion. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So let's see what we got. Hold on. Yo, who we got?
Hey, what's going on, T? This is Zach with Android Digest. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, glad to call in. First off, wanted to say glad to join you for a second. And
yeah, man.
I thought I'd give a few of my thoughts a little bit.
Yeah.
I know I've been sharing them off and on in the chat and whatnot, and I thought I'd get your thoughts on my thoughts a little bit.
Okay.
So what I was thinking, if we compare this Pixel 6 Pro, right, and we compare that to something like the S21 Ultra, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're trying to see how good this phone really is, right? And you were talking about being phone of the year potentially, and you said, well, it's a little bit low on the list right now. And I get that, but if we look at this like objectively here and say, and I know you are, by the way, so I appreciate everything you do. So
no doubt, appreciate that.
But if we look at it, I think if we look at the price and stuff, and we look at the fact that it's $899 and the S21 Ultra retails for $1,000 and like
$1,200,
$1,200. Yeah. So I think if we look at it like that, that plays a big role, right, for us as reviewers who are trying to help people. And I like what you said, like comparing it to iPhone is not really the best choice, because I think iPhone is amazing. It really is. And I know I hate on Apple all the time. Okay. I admit it. I'm biased in that way because I hate the choices Apple makes.
Right.
I hate how they don't add touch to their Macs. I hate what they do with iPads and how they don't allow them to work with props. So there's things that annoy me. No USB-C, all those things. But practically speaking, they make incredible phones, no doubt. And the 13 Pro Max is amazing. But bottom line is with a computer, with a phone, operating system is the most important thing. You're going to get an amazing phone no matter which operating system you go with. So if you want Android and someone goes to my channel and they want Android, I'm going to let them know what the best Android phones are. And that's why I'm Android Digest. So I don't do a lot of comparisons with iPhone. But so if I look at the Android side, if I see the S21 Ultra has a little bit of a better screen from what I've heard, the S21 Ultra is pretty close on the cameras, way underrated. I know we love Pixel, but they're underrated. But if you go back and forth with the features, it's going to be about a 50-50 split, right? The thing that's the Pixel from people's top consideration is just some software bugs, really, is what I see. Some people have them and some people don't. So I think the bottom line is those software bugs, I think Google is very reliable. We've seen that they have squash bugs over time. This is not like a OnePlus situation where they just drop the ball with software bugs over and over. So in my opinion, if I'm trying to give a long-term summary for someone, this has one of the best cameras.
Yeah, absolutely.
The video isn't quite as good as the iPhone. There's a little bit of stuff going on there, but it's still really solid.
It's still good.
The stabilization's great. Yeah. So I guess the bottom line for me is if the bugs get ironed out for people, and I don't have them luckily, and I've had the 6 Pro, the 6 Pro Max, the battery won't be quite as good as the S21 Ultra for now, but I think with software, I think it could improve as well. But I'm still getting 6, 7, 8 hours of screen time.
Right.
So,
it can be there. I think it can be there.
So I think, in my opinion, it's neck and neck with the S21 Ultra for the best Android. And I think if the software bugs get crushed, I would argue that the Pixel would have the edge. Especially, I think the biggest differentiator has got to be that $899 price.
Yeah.
And
I feel that.
What's been hard for me, and I'll lead in a second with this.
No,
It's like we look at this phone and it's neck and neck with the S21 Ultra in almost every way. Maybe the display is a little worse, the battery's a little worse, but the software features are a million times better. The Android 12 and the vanilla Android is nice. So there's so many things with the photography and with the rear cameras being better. So you factor all this in, and it's a 50-50 split with all these features. But again, it's so much cheaper. So it's the best Android phone out. And the thing that irked me, and I know I spoke out, I probably went a little too far when I said this. And I said, that MKBHD review sounded a little disgusting to me. And that's probably a little too far. I admit that. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve a little sometimes.
Yeah,
but
it's all good.
It's like, this is the best phone. This is one of the best Android phones out. And the only real thing we have that's against it is some software bugs. And a few people, not everyone, a few people had iffy battery life. And we're acting like all these reviews are just comparing it to the iPhone for 5 minutes and saying, it's a little worse. It's a little worse. All right, well, have a great day. This is still a good phone. Thank you. And like, we're supposed to think, a lot of people like me who are hardcore Android are like, should I buy this if I want to buy an Android phone? And when we hear a review, like, just sort of talk negative for 10 minutes and just compare it to iPhone, when a lot of us didn't even care about the iPhone in that scenario, then we think, well, shoot, like, MKBHD just said it's worse than the iPhone here. Well, now I don't want to buy it. And so I just cared about the tech influencers. I think they have a lot of influence on people. Not that they didn't say anything wrong.
Right.
Dave 2D didn't. None of these people did. But I feel like it's one of the best Android phones out. And I'd really like to see a little bit of positivity. And I'd like to see some people compare it to more Android phones out there, because if you want an Android phone, you're probably going to get an Android phone. And for the price, I just think it's one of the best out there. But in the end, I appreciate you, man. I know I lean a little Android. A lot of people lean a little iPhone.
Yeah, it's all good.
No disrespect meant to anyone, and wish everyone the best. So wanted to get your thoughts on how the price affects it and what you think it's going to look like after some of these bugs get squashed.
Yeah.
Which I hope it will soon.
I hope it does, man. It's funny, and it's good because while you were talking, man, somebody in the audience said, I don't see how the S21 Ultra is $300 more than the Pixel 6 Pro. And while you were talking, I was thinking about it, because you guys were saying the same exact thing. And I was like, you know what? All right, let's sit here and say, what are some things that I like over the S21? What are some things that I like better on the S21 Ultra than the Pixel 6 Pro? And I'm thinking in my head, the displays are just about equal at this point. All right.
Right.
Cameras are better on the Pixel, in my opinion. Camera and stills and video. Battery life, I think, is still subjective, because I haven't heard some people doesn't have great battery life on the S21 Ultra. So
I'd probably say S21, even, and that's me as a Pixel guy right now, right?
Right.
But
right now,
it could be equal.
Yeah, I think it can get there. Fingerprint scanner, S21 Ultra all day.
S21 wins that. Yep.
And software experience, it depends if you like the features of Samsung or if you're a stock Android person. In my opinion, Samsung OS, it has been amazing. Like, I like it, like, as in smoothness and kind of, it's not so bloaty. I find some things that I miss. Like, I miss the hell out of Bixby routines. Like, Once I found out the power of Bixby routines, I was using that thing like crazy. You hear me? Like all the time. So I missed that. So I got that. It's like it depends on what you like about Samsung and the features. But you go to Google, call screening, their amazing AI, like things like that where it's just amazing. It's kind of hard. I almost call it a draw. I literally, and it might sound crazy, I almost call it a draw when it comes to the OS because it really just depends on which one you like more.
That's fair. That's fair.
Build quality, I prefer the Mac back, but it's not. I'm not going to give the edge over the S1 Ultra. Both I feel like are great. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, when you look at that, is it $300 worth it more? No, but right now, would I pay those $300 more to get a better experience because of Android 12? Possibly, but looking at it in the long term of when everything is fixed, and hopefully they fix everything, like you said, I wouldn't know a compelling reason to go out there and buy an S21 series or a Samsung unless you're deep into that ecosystem. In my opinion, I think it's the better buy, especially with the price point. You see what I'm saying? Like the speakers are good. You got Type C. I mean, it's hard. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with what you're saying. Like when you really start to compare them side by side, I mean, look at the Snapdragon Tensor. Snapdragon performance is amazing. I've never had an issue with it. Their 120 hertz panels, Quad HD, amazing. So when you look at it side by side, it's just like perfect phone for perfect phone. Me personally, I probably would still pick the Pixel if things were perfect. Right now, I would go choose the S1 Ultra. But if the bugs were squashed, I would easily choose the Pixel just because of the I just like stock Android. I'm gonna be bug. I'm just a stock Android person. Although, I do feel like the Pixel OS isn't true stock Android. I feel like there's a little bit of stuff, little bit of fat on it, just a little bit though. Maybe that's the material UI thing might be throwing me off, but that's kind of the way I feel about that. Not to get long-winded about it, but that's the kind of way I feel about that, especially compared to the S21 Ultra. It's like you have to look at, is it the differences? Are they worth the price difference? And in my opinion, I don't think it is. And I would love to compare these two once the phone becomes perfect. God knows I would. So time will tell.
And that's sort of what I've been saying is the idea of when we look at it side by side, it's really, I guess the bottom line is, hey, not only is this almost tied for the best Android phone that's out, and there are some things that are better on the S21 Ultra. There are some things that are better on the Pixel 6 Pro. They're pretty much tied. And keep in mind, if the S21 Ultra had Android 12, it would probably be bugging out too, because my Pixel 4 was bugging out, and it had system UI crashes and issues when it got on Android 12. So it's just an Android 12 issue more than a Pixel issue, right?
Right.
And Galaxy is going to get, it's going to get the update as well. So, and I expect Google, they're very quick typically about a lot of these things. So if we just look at it like brass tacks, like you're talking about, and just see, okay, this is one of the best Android phones out. It's like $300 cheaper. It's hundreds of dollars cheaper than the most expensive iPhone out, like the Pro Max. It's lighter than the Pro Max too. And so not comparing it directly to iPhone necessarily, just saying, hey, it's close, but I get the battery life and some other things. The ecosystem pulls people to Apple. But the point is, iPhone Pro Max, one of the best phones out. Pixel 6 Pro, one of the best out. S21 Ultra and Z Fold 3, to me, are all in that phone of the year conversation.
Absolutely.
And it's really hard to pick one. But the thing is, the price is so much cheaper on this, and it's Google, and people love good photos. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons people buy a phone. So if I'm giving a recommendation on my channel, the last thing I want to do as a tech reviewer is just compare the iPhone for 10 minutes and then be like, look, everyone's going to have their own opinion. Maybe I don't want to just talk about my personal software bugs for 10 minutes. Then no one wants to buy the phone. And then the bugs get squashed in like 2 weeks. And then I just led millions of people not to buy it because of bugs either, right? So I think we as reviewers we just have to keep all these things in mind and be careful. I don't want people to kill the buzz on this, because then people are going to miss out on a really good phone. And I genuinely care about people. It's not me being a Pixel lover. I care about people. I want them to get the best deal, and that's why I think we should just try to balance it out, and just be fair about it. So I appreciate you, T, man. You
no doubt, man.
A great dude, no doubt.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate everyone out there who's watching and supporting you and everything. I think you deserve it, and yeah, that's it. So thanks a lot, and look forward to watching more. So
thanks, man. Thanks for the amazing conversation, man. For sure, yo. I appreciate it, yo. All right, my man, it was a good conversation right there, man. Good points, man. All good. This is the good conversation that I want to know, man. So it's that's what I'm talking about. So like the S21 Ultra, man, the Pixel 6 Pro, dog. I'm telling y'all, tomorrow I'm going out to get a line. People got me messed up. I like this thing, and I'm going out to legit get a line on it, man. People think I'm lying. I'm like, no, I'm not, yo. This is legit what I'm about to do. I'm literally going out to put a line on this thing so I can have this as my secondary phone. You know what I mean? Right now it's my primary, and we'll see how long it stays my primary because I want to be able to use it. I'm looking at my apps and I'm like, oh, I got 4. Who else gets excited when they see a bunch of app updates? I'm like, yo, I got 14 app updates right now. I hope they're addressing something. And I'm just looking for like YouTube Studio, but hopefully we get another update. And my man Ike made a perfect point. The phone hasn't even been out for almost a week yet. Almost a week. Telling you. So the Pixel 6 Pro, man, it's a force to be reckoned with. And I'm gonna be real with you. Honestly, lately I haven't had many bugs. And I've had the update right out of the box. As soon as I got this thing out of the box, it had that November patch update. Right out of the box, it had the November patch update. So yeah, I'm gonna take a few calls. The phone lines are still open, man. Like I said, I know we're already about to run up on the 2-hour mark. We might go slightly over. I'll take a few more calls if somebody wants to call in. Oh, nope. Time out. My boy Mike. Let me call my boy Mike real quick because he's been trying to dial me and it's been busy. So let me call him. He shot me his number in the DM. So let me call my man real quick. Nobody call right now because you're going to get sent to ignore because my man has been trying to call and call and call. And we're about to get him on the line right now.
You reached the voicemail box of Mike Cabot.
Mike. Now, Mike, I call you and you send me the voicemail like a side chick. I'm going to call you again. All right, Mike, there we go. Yo.
What up?
Mike, you side chick me. You sent me the voicemail, yo.
No, I didn't.
He said no, I didn't.
No, I had the damn focus on, that's why.
What's going on, dog?
Not much, man. Just chilling. So, I got my Pixel today.
All right.
Been using it.
Uh-huh.
The fingerprint scanner is booty. It's terrible. Like,
okay.
I tried the little Zach thing.
Did it fix anything? Did it work?
It's terrible. No, it's terrible. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm just gonna go back to old school, like
I'm gonna try the touch sensitivity, man. I'm gonna try it and see how it works.
Yeah, I turned it on like when he said it. Yeah, it sucks. No, it's no good.
Do you think it's something that can be updated with software?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can fix it in software. I mean, there's a lot of stuff they can fix in software with the phone. I mean, I haven't used it a lot, so I don't know all the bugs.
Right.
Everybody else is good. And I haven't paid attention. I didn't watch a review or anything on it. So
yeah,
I was kind of waiting to get it to, put it through the paces myself. But that's the first thing I noticed. I turned it on. I was like, yo, this fingerprint sensor is terrible. Like, it's bad.
I'm telling you, man, like I was trying to tell people, I was like, that was the first thing that had me like, the fingerprint scanner is bothering me. And it was a big issue for me because that's how I get into the phone. Like if I'm annoyed about getting into the phone, then how am I even supposed to use my phone if I fucking can't get into it? You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, like I was using it earlier and it was dark. And it literally like lights the whole room up.
Oh, yeah. I just hate optical. Like it
so
worked
bright.
good. I wish
why?
ultrasonic is like, and now people say ultrasonic is so fast that it's a little bit unsecure. But I'm like, I mean, who knows? You see what I'm saying? But all I know is, it's a little bit slower.
Yeah, like I hate Face ID. Like I can't wait for Apple to get rid of it.
Right.
But if it's gonna be like this, then yeah, just keep it.
Yeah. But have you heard that? I don't know, somewhere in the logs or the files, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but they say that there's somewhere that they feel like the Pixel has facial recognition. They just got to activate it. That's what I've heard.
I mean, they've always had features that they just don't come out of the gate with, and they use them for like the whole Pixel drop,
right?
Where they bring them out later on, like, hey, we're gonna give you a new bell and whistle 3 months down the road,
right?
So, but to the point earlier, I don't know if Google is necessarily trying to compete with Apple.
Mm-hmm. So who do you think trying to compete with?
Google is trying to compete with just to be the best Android phone.
Okay. Yeah, which they should focus on that. You're right.
Because, like, Apple, they have computers, tablets, audio, phones, services.
Right.
They have all it.
Yeah.
And Google literally has Google.
Right.
That's like their service.
Yeah.
So they don't need to make a watch, which it sucks that they don't, because I wish they would.
I think they will,
don't need
though.
to make a watch.
I think they will, though.
I think they eventually will, but they don't need to. So that's why, like, I don't think they're rushing it.
Right.
Because that's not a service for them. They don't make any money off of a watch.
Right.
Now, if they turn it into like a health app, where now they have Google integrated into the health app where they can make money off of it, then it makes sense. But they make money off of basically Google, like searching and all that. So I don't think they really necessarily they're not trying to compete with Apple as far as the ecosystem, because that's not where they make their money at. Like, I'm actually shocked that they come out with a phone like, here, it's $500. They could take the loss on these phones all day and not even blink an eye.
So you think if they're pushing to be the best Android phone, you don't think they need to come out with an app like a Samsung Galaxy Watch or a Buds Pro competitor? They will have to.
I've never liked the Buds Pro. I've never liked any of the Samsung Buds. Every time I get a Samsung phone, I get them for free, and I usually give them away.
Right.
I don't like them.
I feel it. I mean,
I have weird ears though. So like AirPods Pro, they're terrible to me.
Okay.
Like they don't work. They never stay in my ears. They always fall out. Like, I just bought the AirPods 3, and I'll choose those over AirPods Pro all day.
Interesting.
They don't have A and C, but they fit better. Like I got the what is it, the Nothing Ear ones.
Yep.
And for $100, they're amazing.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'll use those for my Android buds with the Pixel until I get the sound cord in. Because basically, I'll use that phone when I go to the gym. I ain't bringing my iPhone to the gym and drop a weight on it or some shit. But
right.
But yeah, I mean, the Pixel's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm going to choose iPhone still.
Yeah, like I always said.
I love Android, but
right,
iPhone works.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's like one thing about me I can't deny and say that, oh, I'm moving away from iPhone. I'll be lying. I always have an iPhone, but historically I've always had two phones. It was always the iPhone and the Note line. Every single year I've owned people don't realize this about me. I've owned just about every single iPhone, and I've also owned every single Note except the Note 1. That was always my second phone for way before I even did YouTube. So it's like,
so the only Note
they don't make a Note
anymore.
Note
I didn't own
so
was the one that blew up.
It was okay.
That was the only one I didn't get.
It's so I'm looking for it. I love Android, and I have to have an Android because I just like Android. Still, I know more. I was on Android. I feel like more than iOS. I've owned more Android phones than iPhones. Maybe that's because it's so many, but I mean, it's just what it is. So it's just like, for me, I know I love to have the best of both worlds. So I'm looking for that Android phone, and for right now, it's the Pixel 6 Pro, and I'm willing to go through all the paces. Maybe the S22 Ultra may change my mind. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Like, I've seen the concept
see.
design on it. The thing looks sweet.
Wow.
But I always go back to Well, like I said, I don't believe it's stock Android anymore on Pixel phones. It's kind of like Pixel Android.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of
really
weird. It's kind of weird
anymore.
a little bit. Yeah.
But I'll just go back to that. Like, I had the Flip 3, which we all know my trials and tribulations with the Flip 3.
Both of us, right? Both
I
of
love
us.
the phone, but I went back to the Pixel 5.
Right.
Like, I used Samsung phones for like a month or two, and I instantly regret getting them, or I just don't like being on them.
Right. I mean,
like,
respect.
The S21, great phone. Like,
amazing.
If the Pixel felt as premium as the S21, like, I think they'd have a winner. Like,
you don't think
the
it feels
solid? No.
I think the Pixel feels more premium than S21 Ultra.
I don't know. I feel like the weight.
The back of the S21 Ultra drives me insane. It feels like it's hollow. I cannot stand it.
I hate that they went with gloss back.
Yeah. This it's a beautiful phone, but the gloss back kills me.
And the fact that I can't find a goddamn phone case for it.
Like, I'm gonna have to send you one, man. I'm gonna have to send you
I've been on like 40 websites.
Let me see what I got. I think I might can hook you up with something because you looked out for me. I'm gonna look out.
I almost bought a VRS that had like the wallet back on it.
No, don't do that.
And I don't even use the wallet back.
Shoot me. We talk all the time. Shoot me your DM. I got you. I will priority you a case. You'll have it by the end of the week.
Nice.
And it's gonna be a nice case.
Yeah, like I said, when I put that picture on there earlier, Caseology hit me up, and I was like, "Yo, if y'all got a case right now, I'll buy it."
Right.
Shit, I'll even send you the label. Just overnight it to me.
Right.
I just want a case. Like,
no
I
doubt.
don't even care.
But yeah,
I just want a case. Like, I feel like I'm gonna drop this phone, and I'm pissed off that I got to use insurance.
Exactly. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna use this phone so I can get back home to rock with it because I don't want to drop it. So, but I'm home now. I put my SIM card when I got back yesterday evening. I put my SIM card in here and I said, "This is what I'm using. Like, I'm gonna go through it and I'm gonna show what's wrong with it, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be." So this is kind of where I am right now. I'm using it, and we'll kind of just see what's up with it. I'm gonna start making my videos probably just with me talking in this live stream. I don't know. Whenever my voice comes back, that's when I'll get in front of the camera and start talking about it. Because I have.
Yeah, I was messing with you earlier. I was like, "This motherfucker hoarse as hell."
Boy, this is from partying all weekend, like 3, 4, 5 parties all weekend.
Trust me,
so
I know. I had my 40th.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I said when I get back, I'm gonna make tons of. It'll be pixie videos for the next 2-3 weeks because I got a bunch to talk about, good and bad. You know what I mean? But I got to keep it real. So, but right now, as I said, I'm going to stop by AT&T tomorrow. Go grab me a SIM. Because I only have one line on my account right now, and I will use the Pixel 6 Pro as my secondary phone. So
there you go. I told you, I've been doing that for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Like, and I literally all I do is I use my Android phone as my work phone, and I give that number to people that I don't want to give my personal number to.
Exactly.
And then I keep both socials on both phones. So whatever phone I'm using, I can go to Facebook or I can go to Twitter, Instagram, whatever. So it's all interlocked or whatever.
Yep.
But that way I can get my Android, because I'm never gonna give her the iPhone. Like, my family's all on iPhone. I mean, I don't FaceTime, but the damn group messages between the family, and then my calendar, like, that shit just syncs so well. Like, you can't, like, Google's works, but you can't be on a Google phone and then be in an iPhone family.
Oh yeah,
it just don't work that way.
It don't work that way.
Yeah, so
we'll see, man. Like,
that.
Like I said, I haven't ran into many issues. I haven't had many errors the past few days, so I'll see how it does going forward. It's been pretty smooth for the most part recently. I kind of got rid of the YouTube bug, so my YouTube Studio bug doesn't bother me anymore. Which that was major because I couldn't use it if I was you know what I mean? I couldn't use it if it was going to be that because I respond to my comments. Now, if I can't respond to my comments, I can't use it. So that cleared up. Now it's pretty. I haven't seen the error in a minute. So we're gonna keep our fingers
Yeah, like,
crossed. Hopefully,
I
we'll
haven't
see
really.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything weird. Like I've been literally, I haven't like been using it all day. Like I haven't charged it. I'm on 27% right now. But the only thing I noticed was the damn Twitter lag. Like,
Oh yeah, that gotta get fixed.
how it shutters.
Yep.
That shit's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, it's a 120 hertz screen. Why is it like? It looks like it's going in like 10 hertz.
Yeah,
So
it has a little, it has a little lag. Like I was like, ooh, that's so. Hopefully, I can see a Twitter update soon, and hopefully, maybe it's Twitter. I don't know. Hopefully, we see an Android 12 update soon. That'll clear some stuff up.
That's also the other problem with iOS versus Android is Apple forces the developers
right
to you have so many days to get your shit together on our new software.
Yep.
Android don't. So there's not that, you don't have that all around app support, and that's honestly where the biggest differences between the two are, because I mean I could go on and on about what's better on Android versus iPhone and what's better on iPhone versus Android, but at the end of the day, the app support is what kills Android.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, for sure. So
So
I don't know. We're gonna see, man. Like I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna use it until I get aggravated as hell with it. But I'm gonna use it. I got the Galaxy Watch 4. I got the Pixel Buds, and I don't even have the 4 Classic anymore.
You ain't using that Galaxy Watch.
I do. The only thing I use my Galaxy Watch for, I just use my watch. When I have a Samsung watch, I know it can't do the things that I use my Apple Watch for. I literally use it for notifications. If you can just give me notifications, I'm fine. Like, for me, that's big.
My issue is, so like, I could care less about notifications. Like, my thing is, when I go in the gym, I want to be able to change music on my wrist. And every Galaxy Watch I've ever had, the damn Spotify app never syncs correctly. It always stops working. Where I got to uninstall it, reinstall it, and I'm like, it never happens on an Apple Watch. Like I just got my bougie Series 7 in today. I'm probably gonna keep my Series 6 for the gym because I got the stainless steel one. I'm pretty sure I'm not wearing that one into the gym.
Right.
But I feel like it's an upgrade. You know, it really isn't.
Right.
Like it looks like an upgrade. Like the screen, it looks really big compared to the Series 6.
It looks like it does. It definitely looks like it does.
Feeling better. I will tell you that when you put the old watch or the new watch on the old charger or on that little, I don't even know what the hell that is, the MagSafe watch whatever thing, man, it charges so slow.
Good gracious. I got my Series 6 and I'm good, man. Like I'm straight.
Like I wasn't gonna get it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna order it. You know, I'll probably return it. And then it came in and I was like, man, this thing feels pretty nice.
For sure, man.
Yeah, and that was the thing was because they didn't have no black. They didn't come out with no black watch in the aluminum. They came out with the green, which I kind of thought about. Then I was like, I'll get the red. But
that midnight color,
but the midnight's like navy blue.
Right. It's like a navy blue. That was weird. I was like, that's kind of weird.
I don't rock with blue like that.
Right.
Unless it's Sierra blue. If they would have had a Sierra blue watch.
Oh my goodness. That'd been beautiful, probably. That'd been legit beautiful.
It won't match nothing I ever wear, but you know, I would have got it anyway.
Yeah, right. Like it is what it is.
Like, but I usually get the Pataka. What is it? The watch cover.
Okay, I need to look into that.
They haven't released a new one yet.
Okay, cool.
The Series 6 doesn't fit the Series 7. I tried today.
Okay, I need to look into that actually.
It's a little off.
Got you.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna probably getting that. But like I said, I got the what else I just get? Oh, my MacBook will be here tomorrow.
Okay, dope.
So
I'm good with that Mac. I'm good. No Macs. No Macs for me.
Since the notch is like the thing with everybody right now, post a bunch of pictures of notch. It really doesn't matter.
No notch for me. No Macs. My M1 Mac Mini is all I need. Maybe next year I'll look into a MacBook.
So the only reason I wanted to get one because, like I said, I told you I was selling my M1.
Right.
I actually put on swap it today. Because I don't use it. It just sits around. So I was like, I wanted to get a smaller laptop because I have a 16 now. And that shit's huge. It weighs like, I feel like it weighs like 40 pounds in my backpack, and I hate carrying it back and forth to work. So I want to get to 14. So if I get to 14, I'm gonna sell my iPad, and I'll just keep my little mini iPad.
Right.
Like I watched that game yesterday, handing out candy on the mini iPad. I like shout out to Tech King Mike, good win, even though your boy James is still bumped with bad knee.
No doubt. No doubt, man.
So, but yeah, man, I just want to give you a call, man. I'll never call in, so.
Nah, it's all good. As I said, let me call you, man, because you always look out for your boys. So I was like, nah, let me call you because the phone lines be jammed up when somebody calls, man.
Like, bro,
yeah, nah, it's all good. That's why I knew you. I was like, nah.
I quit. I'm not even trying anymore.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I got you, man. But appreciate the chat, man. Definitely send me your address because I got you. I got you, man. So send me your address. I got you, man.
Mike do people.
But yes, send me the ad email. I got you, man. I'm gonna drop something in the mail for you.
All right, man.
All right, dog.
All right.
Yo.
Later.
That's my dude, Mike, man. My man Mike looked out for the channel, man. He's a go. He sent me a box full of cases with his brand. Like, that's the homie right there, man. So I'll probably take one more call, man. If y'all want to do one more call, it's 11:40. We'll probably go into like midnight. So let's just do one more phone call. Whoever gets through first, we'll chat it up real quick. And then we kind of say my little closing, and then we're going to get up out of here. You see what I'm saying? Blake and Edgar, this guy, TLJ. And we'll probably get up out of here, man. If nobody wants to call, we can shut it down and kind of get my disclaimer. But yeah, man, I'm ready, man. Like, I need a thin case for this. I love my D-brand grip. I love my grip. Don't get me wrong. But I need something more thin right here, yo. I need something a little bit more thin. I need my later case, or I need Pataka to come with something. Oh,
Mike Thomas.
I got my man. He don't even got no. I know who this is off the rip. Hey man, what you doing calling, man? You just had a whole.
Hey, man. Hey man. I need to address Mike.
Let me turn it off. Let me turn the music off and go ahead.
Nah, man, I need to address Mike and his hating ass, man. I don't appreciate that, man. That boy hurt his ACL and his MCL, and he up here turning it against me, man. Yeah, see how people do, you know. I thought me and Mike were cool people, man. I thought we were good with each other.
Hey, look, it's never love when it comes to the beef in the NFC South, dog. You already know what it is.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Nah, man. I was just calling in just to mess around with Mike.
Nah. It's all good, man. Yeah, I'm mad. I didn't even see any of the game. I'm mad. But then I got home. I was like, dang, we about to lose. I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing. I know the Sean and them boys gonna jump me on Twitter.
Nah, I ain't saying nothing because y'all almost came back to us. Y'all almost came back and beat us, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
I was like, Lord, but then when I heard Jameis was out, I was like, whoop, that may go that may be their season right there. So, but I hate that for Jameis though. I do. I hate it for him though, for real.
Hey, babe, we already sent a picture in the man. We've been. I don't even know what sleep is right now.
Are you at the crib now?
Yeah, we got to the crib earlier this evening.
Well, you were nervous as hell too, weren't you, driving home? You were nervous as hell driving home, weren't you?
Oh, bro, listen, I'm gonna text you why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you why.
We'll talk about that offline because I know I was nervous. Cars was passing me when I was bringing my little man home. So
nah, it wasn't even that, bro. We had the wrong car seat.
Text me. We'll just hit the group chat.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a picture of the car seat we got, and you gonna be like, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, hit me in the group chat, bro.
Yeah.
All right, dog.
I'm gonna let you slide, bro.
You know it, man.
All right.
Later. My boy Tech King, Mike on a budget. Mike Don King check on the budget, yo. My man Mike said, big congrats on the little precious homie. She's beautiful. Yeah, everybody give a big shout to my man Tech King Mike, man. His little daughter was just born, man. Beautiful little daughter, man. So everybody give a shout to my man Tech King Mike for the little one. She's precious, man. I'm so proud of that dude for becoming a father, man. This is an amazing thing, dog. Best thing in the world. But I think we're going to probably he's going to be the last call. All right, let's get into it real quick. LB, what's good, man?
Hey, that's why y'all lost to New
Look.
Orleans.
Why? Hey, look, we'll be all right. We're going to be all right.
It was nobody rooting for y'all losing. It was me.
I know. Everybody is. Everybody's gunning for the Bucks. Brady, everybody gunning for us. So we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
Hey,
we broke up this year.
I was only gunning for y'all because of the beat down that y'all put on Chicago.
Oh boy, well, you knew that was gonna happen, y'all. And I'm a Justin Fields fan. I want him to do good, but it's like, boy, y'all need some help. God knows y'all need some help.
Man, we ain't got no D line. We didn't have no O line. He's just out there on his own.
He is. He really is out there on his own. Like he's young. Give him some time. They might get some people around him, but y'all need a serious uptick, something somewhere.
Hey, we need an overhaul.
Yeah, y'all do.
We at the 7-year end of that defensive line, so they wore them out on Cutler and those other scrubs.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, yo. So how you liking that Pixel, man?
Man, I feel liberated.
So you done with iPhone?
Nah, I got to keep the iPhone now because that
business mind.
The iMessage gang is real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is, man. But you just using the Pixel right now. You got to get in your Android issue with the Pixel, though.
Man, what it is I got my issue is I got to decide what's going to be my main line because I know I'm going to enjoy using the Pixel the most, but then it's like I'm confused right now.
Yeah, give it a few days.
I ain't never,
I give it a few days.
Hey, I ain't never been one to want two lines for this very reason.
You can't choose. Now I'm gonna tell you what. I always have two lines, but I only take my main phone out of the house. Like I have it's kind of pointless. You probably would think so, but for me, when you start, you know how the business side is, man. Like even with me trying to YouTube like a business, when you start trying to talk to these brands and stuff on the phone, like I don't give them my main phone. So I'm like, me having that second line is going to be able to give me another line, not worry about getting my main phone number out. So, but when I leave at the house, I used to have two phones in my pocket. I don't got time for that mess anymore.
Yeah, see, I had gotten so the reason why I'm so geeked is because I used to always voice text. Like Android has always been better for texting by voice, and now with this new system they got, it's like, man, that's like perfect for me because I'm always behind the steering wheel. So just being able to just dictate everything,
a beast. That's crazy. Like I was messing with it earlier, and I was just talking, just like I'm talking right now, and that thing was perfect. I was like, this is almost scary. Like, and the strength of what Google is doing with that censorship is like, it's amazing to see what they do going forward with the AI. You know what I mean? So it's only up from here. Hopefully, when it comes to that chip, man.
Yeah. Because I think that's the main thing that agitated me on the iPhone. There's two things that I can do on Android that I couldn't do on the iPhone. Siri was a pain in my. I mean, Siri is a royal pain. They need to fix Siri.
Yeah, it's sorry.
And then the me dialing, me being able to dial
contacts.
Because since Siri is such a goofball, because I can never just say Siri call such and such.
No,
me and Siri have to go back like 4 or 5 times.
Yep. That's Siri for you. I never use Siri. I do not use Siri at all.
Man, now this phone gets it right every time. Matter of fact, Google is so into. I just say call mom.
Yep. That's all you got to say. Hey Google.
And it's just straight to it.
Boom! It just popped right on my phone. Oh, yo! It is literally taking. I'm talking. It's act like I'm talking to Google. Man, this is crazy. Like I'm talking. I need to just demonstrate this on camera because it's literally amazing. Like for real. Like it's literally crazy how good it is.
Yeah. So just me talking to you, I'm like, I know what's about to become my main line. Because right now I got the new line inside the Pixel, but I know I'm about to, swap SIM.
Hey man, you gotta do what works for you, man. Like I said, I got the SIM in here right now, and I love me some stock Android. People always think I'm trying to bang on it. I said, man, look, I love the phone. It's just Android 12. I have never said one thing negative about the phone besides the fingerprint scanner. And the battery, I can't really talk about it now because it's still early. Because although I've had it for a week, I haven't used it for more than 2 days. Because once again, I was legit going out of town. I needed my iPhone for that case because we always tailgate, and I get numerous people always calling me, what's your location? And I can just drop my pen with iPhone and be done with it. So I was like, you know what? just going to worry about the Pixel when I get back home. But for right now, I need to use my watch. I need to use what's stable for me right now. And I'm just going to leave it. I don't have time to be trying to experiment on a phone when I'm out and about and traveling. So I was like, what, I'm just going to leave it alone. So although I've had the Pixel for a while, I can't talk a bunch about it. But just besides those initial impressions, just because I haven't really used it as a phone. You know what I mean? I use it as just taking a few pictures, a few things here. But now I'm getting into it for the phone itself. So hopefully by the end of this week, I can get that great battery that everybody is talking about. Because right now I'm not getting it, but hopefully it can break in and start to kind of work itself in and figure itself out. So
yeah, everybody that I heard about the battery, they said the same thing. They were like, yeah, it wasn't so great when I first got it, but after like a week of using it actually just all of a sudden started doing good. So it's got to be that chip, the AI learning.
Yeah. So
for me, I don't even count battery life anymore because it's like as soon as I get on the car, I'm putting it inside the holster and it charges in the holster. And as soon as I get out, it's like I never can really calculate, when I'm not charging my phone. Because every vehicle I get in, it's charging as soon as I. Yeah.
And it's the same thing with me. Like I talk about chargers, but I got a Type-C right here that's always here. Type-C regardless. I got a Type-C plugged into my iPad Pro that's right here. I got a Type-C over there that charges my camera up. So it's like I got chargers everywhere. My phone, my girl's car is the only place I don't have a Type-C. But my car, Type-C. So it's like it really doesn't matter because I'm never normally out that long to be worried about it. Like I know with and this is the reason why I put my iPhone in my main SIM because we tailgate every year for homecoming. We wake up at 4 a.m. and we probably don't get into the house until the hotel until about 10 p.m. the next night, that same night. So my iPhone 13 Pro had like 50% battery after being out. Oh, it was amazing. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I'm going to see what the Pixel can do. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to see what the Pixel can do. The SIM card is in here now. We're going to use it to give it a fair shake. I got tons of videos right now doing it. You know what I mean? I want to really talk about it and kind of keep it going. Because they down out of the park. I just want Android 12 to get cleaned up. That's all.
Yeah, I got to make some adjustments because it's the first time I ever used just pure Android. I had Samsung and then I had that OnePlus. But I've been on Samsung for so long that it's still a little bit of an adjustment.
Mm-hmm. I feel it.
But that camera though, that camera, I'm loving it.
That camera's serious, man. Like, and then you gotta think it's only gonna get better when they start rolling out little updates and stuff. That's the crazy part about it. Like, it's only gonna get better. It's like you don't even almost need portrait mode because the sensor is so on point that you don't even have to have portrait. Like, I don't even like portrait mode that much
I don't
anymore.
even like the portrait mode.
Yeah. It's good, but it's just too much.
Portrait mode. Yeah. And I was like, nah. But then when I shot it with the and then I like the fact that when you're shooting with the main sensor, with the 50 mil sensor, and you can move the focus.
Yeah.
You can move the focus and change the what is it? The white balance and everything.
Everything, yeah. You can change everything.
Right there. That right there is killer because it's just it's intuitive. You know what I'm saying?
I'm over here taking pictures now. Yeah. Like I really got to get out and I got to test the camera more. Like I want to test the video a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like I have to really test everything because I know it does take decent video. That one video I took of my son and put on Twitter, even with the compression, it still looked amazing. So, like I said, I want to use it more and just see what it's about because I know it's greatly improved. So this is my week, and I'm just gonna share my experiences and kind of keep it going, man. But Google's in the right direction. They're definitely stepping in the right direction. So I can't wait to see what they do moving forward for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Dobo because Dobo shot
that was legit. As it's well respected, man, because you've been doing so much, man. That was only right. You know what I mean? There's so many. And I thought about doing it for a second when all that drama kept going down with the Pixel. I was like, man, I'm about to send this thing to somebody because this is just getting. I don't even want to talk. I don't want to touch this phone. But I was like, no, people been asking me about it, so I was like, no, I'm gonna give my raw opinions on it and go from there. So yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. But I like it so much, even with the bugs, I'm going to get a SIM card tomorrow to throw in it. So
now I asked everybody else this, and everybody, to me personally, and I think it's only because it has its own aesthetic. I'm thinking it's the best design.
Yes.
For the year.
If you had to give me who has the best design, man, this thing it looks good. If they just would have had a matte back on this thing, it'd been perfect.
Yeah.
I think the S21 Ultra has a nice design, although I don't like the way that phone feels. Because like I said when I was on the phone with Mike, it feels hollow to me on the back. I don't like the way that feels. iPhone is a classic old design, solid. It gets it done. The flip is something though. That flip is something else when it comes to the design of that thing. But the Pixel looks better in person. And I wasn't a fan of this barely sunny, partly sunny, whatever kind of sunny, whatever this color is called. I wasn't a fan of
sunny,
it.
that's the one I got.
I wasn't a fan of it. But then when I got it and I started messing with it some more, I was like, you know what? It's not bad. But I said, and I stand by this, if this phone gets stable with updates, I'm going to go buy the Stormy Black in 256 and use that as, I always said that. I said, regardless if they sent me this, that's fine. I did the same thing with the Pixel 5. They sent me that sort of green color. I went and bought the black one. So if this improves and it becomes the phone that I think it probably will become, I'm going to go buy me one. Like, people always think I'm crazy. It's like, well, you bought one, they sent you a new. I'm like, yeah, but I want the color that I want, and I want 256. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it improves, I'm buying it.
And I was thinking about the black too, because that's what I was gonna order when it kept selling out. But then I saw El Jefe put that D brand skin set up there. I was like, man, that gold highlight.
I like the D brand skins, man, but one little move, that thing can pill up. That's the thing about it. Like, that's the only thing about that D brand life is you can do it, but I feel like any little thing it can mess around and peel up and do something crazy. So, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if Nomad is going to do a screen for it, but that leather skin that Nomad did for the iPhone.
Oh yeah, that thing was raw. That bad boy was raw, man. Like, I'm on the actual thing right here, trying to see what the timeline is on these Pixel 6 Pros and 256 in the black, but I don't know how it is. I'm gonna wait. Like I said, I'm literally gonna wait until God knows. They said the delivery is in the end of January right now for this Pixel 6 Pro and the Stormy Black 256. Jesus, never mind.
That's what was happening to me. This is the first time that I ever jumped on a pre-order, and I messed around and fell asleep. Woke up like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like I said, I should have ordered it, but I didn't know what the phone was going to be, so I was like, I'm gonna wait. But I want that black color. If I'm gonna keep a Pixel, I need the black. I just want more than 256. But yeah, that thing said January 19th to the 20th for the black 256. I just checked.
Man, everybody thought I was making it up. Everybody was like, yo, you can just go here. Man, I went to every site out there, and the date was changing constantly.
January 19th to the 20th. Crazy, dog. Crazy. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but
good chatting that with you, dog. Because I know I'm about to get off of here because it's about to be midnight. And but yeah, good chatting. I'm interested to see what you do, man. You probably gonna go back. You're a business mind, man. You gonna go back to that blue message bubble, man. You already know what it is.
What, man? But so here's the thing. This is the catch with that is that I only hear from those people every when I need to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's like. Because especially when you get a high level contact, you do not want to wear it out. It's
you gotta leave it alone, let it marinate.
Yeah, so it's like I'll probably speak to each one of these people once a month. So it's like, is it worth? You know what I'm saying? It's
holding on to something that you really don't prefer just to speak to them every little bit of time.
So it's like if I switch to SIM,
If I switch the SIM, then they're gonna contact me. It's gonna be the green bubble.
Right.
And most of the ones that I got, I literally have their contact because the first thing they ask me is, "Do you have iMessage?"
The thing is key, man.
You
People
know
don't
what
be
I'm
realizing
saying?
that. Yeah. The thing is clutch.
So it's like, oh man. So I might keep that number as that number because I've had that number. Everybody got that number. I've had that number since 2004. So
yeah, like when you called, I was like, oh, you know, I already had your number saved, so I already knew who it was.
Right. So I might just give the new number to the important people, the people that like to call me any time of the day.
Right.
And just like redevelop that contact list.
Right.
Yeah, but all right then, T.
All right, homie. Good talking to you, bro. We know we'll catch up, man.
All right.
All right, dog. It's my dude LB, man. With that last call of the evening, man, we shutting the live calls down. If you didn't get through, if you've been trying to call and you didn't get through, I always say, well, not always say, but I'm letting you know now. DM me and shoot me your number. And the next time we do live calls, I will make it a priority to give you a call first. So if you've been trying to call nonstop, and if you didn't get through, shoot me a DM and say, yo, T, I ain't get through. So you want to get through. So, yo, thank you for everybody who came out tonight. I told y'all we was gonna go for 2 hours. We done went for 2 hours and 2 hours and a half. We started at 9:30 and it's midnight. So, yo, we went for a little while tonight. The cup is now empty. As you can see, there we got a little bit less. The cup is now empty, so you already know when the cups get empty, then it's time for the stream to end, man. But yo, thank y'all for each and every one of y'all coming out for the Monday Night Chill. I know this wasn't the best, man. Think of my man Jay Will coming through in the late night, coming through with the late. Is that Jay Will or that's somebody else? Might be. I don't know. He might be him, might not be. I can't even tell you, man. But yeah. So thanks for everybody. It might be that. My thing might be a different Jay Wills. Could be different. I don't know. But I know my voice wasn't the best. It was kind of little broken all up, man. Okay, Jay Will says something cool. It was a little broken up. So you know my voice will get better once I get. I'm not gonna do any Pixel videos until I can get my voice better. I'm not gonna record any videos until I get my voice better. So I still got, you already know, maybe a week's worth of iPhone videos still to get into. And then we'll get into the Pixel. As soon as my voice is better, I'm recording. Maybe if I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna record because my voice is better. But I don't want to really start talking because it's not gonna help my voice anymore if I'm still talking and my voice isn't better. So thanks for y'all coming through. Thanks for rocking with me, man. You have over 100 people up in this thing at one point, almost 140 people. So shout out to y'all, man. You know, it was a little ragey in the beginning when it came to the Pixel, man, but it was just I had to get it out because this is annoying. You know, it's just some things just annoy you, man. I feel like as content creators, we got to worry about ourselves, worry about our audience, and let the rest. Don't worry about anybody else because you worrying about somebody else isn't going to help you and your audience and who you're catering when it comes to it. You see what I'm saying? So, my man Jay Will said, "I'm waiting on you to show the Pixel against your iPhone." I mean, like I said, I don't really like comparing the two, but I'll do some things that I like against it. Cameras for sure. I got to get one of those. I got to get one of those little things that shows the. I want to do it side by side. I've never done a camera comparison. Each year I say I'm gonna try to do one. That's just it's a whole bunch of work to do those things. I don't leave the house a lot to do those types. So I want to try to do one, man. I'm gonna try to go on Amazon between tonight and tomorrow. Try to order one of those little rigs. I built one before. I just gotta dig on. I feel like I may have used a part somewhere on my rig over here or something. I don't know, but I'll do the cameras and see which ones I like better. I know some pictures are going to be better on the iPhone, or some pictures are going to be mostly better on the Pixel. I kind of know all this because I've been kind of taking double pictures, not officially, but just as I've been places. If I got the two phones, I'll grab them both and boom, take the picture. And most of the time the Pixel looks better, but we'll see. I want to definitely compare them for my own. You know what I mean? But now, Jay, I got to shoot somewhere else. Jay, I know you shoot in the house, man. I got to shoot somewhere else because I don't have that good scenery around here. My backyard is junky, not because of me, just because it's just straight woods and it's just a mess. But I want to get out. I want to get out. I want to go to the Avalon. Avalon is like, if nobody knows, the Roswell little Alpharetta area that I'm in, I want to go out and get some That's something else. I hate my space around my house. And to be honest with you, sometimes I don't like shooting my house because people are weird. You know what I mean? And I don't got time. I'm a little man. I don't got time for people to be on no weirdo stuff. So I want to get out the house because I'm always like a little paranoid about that. Like people seeing neighborhoods and stuff. So I kind of want to. I kind of want to go out and shoot something. If not, I'll do some stuff around the house. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, you guys really haven't seen much content from me because I've been gone. I've been gone for a week, and I just got back. I left on when? Last Sunday. I got the Pixel on Friday. Thursday or Friday. You see what I'm saying? So there it is. You know what I mean? So Jay said, you keep saying the iPhone has better video, so show me. Most views I've seen show the Pixel doing okay. We'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? I just feel overall, low light, everything like that, from what I've seen, iPhone got a beat, but it may not. I mean, I might be wrong. You see what I'm saying? I could be 100% wrong. I'm just kind of going off what I've seen in other videos. I like the iPhone camera a little better, but I could be wrong. We'll see when I show them, man. But yeah, I like to kind of get out the house because I was super paranoid when I did one of my drop tests in one of my videos. But we gonna see, man. Like I said, the Pixel's solid, but is it a better camera overall than the Pixel? I'm an overall person. Selfies, everything. I'm an overall, but we'll see. I know Jay been on the show me train. Well, Jay, I would have shown you if I was in town. I was going. I was going for a whole week. I don't have time to do content when I'm going. And it was party time. I had to spend it with grandparents, so I didn't have the time to show anything when it came to the Pixel. I know a lot of people on Twitter was like, T, won't you show me what you mean? I can't. I'm gone. I'm not home. I don't record when I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? Like, so, it is what it is. So I'm back now. Homecoming is a whole ordeal. That's why my voice is absolutely gone. So when my voice gets back, you will see the iPhone case videos come to a halt, and then we'll see all the Pixel content shoot up because that's the only thing I got to talk about now. So we'll talk about this Pixel. The main SIM card is in here, and we're going to get into it. Like I said, I didn't want to – what I was talking about this Pixel was my initial things that bother me. But now I'm using it as my phone. Then I had my SIM card, like I said, when I was out of town, I had my SIM card in my phone. But throughout the day, I made it to the point where I would use this throughout the day, doing social media, taking pictures and different stuff. So I was able to know certain things. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm using this day in and day out so I can really get the gist of what this thing does. So we're going to see. We're going to get the whole, I did not just turn my, see, I had this thing. I hope I ain't turned the bedroom lights on. My little son to sleep. Okay, cool. So we'll see. Let's take a look at the poll real quick. 54 Pixel 6 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro Max, 46%. Dope. It's a good little poll. I love to see what people talking about. But yeah, stay tuned to the channel. We get into it, man. We're gonna get into some camera stuff with this thing. I gotta make the effort to do camera comparisons because once again, it's a back and forth thing. You know what I mean? It's a back and forth thing. So we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? iPhone 13 Pro, no. Versus the Pixel 6 Pro. When it comes to the cameras, who's the king of the cameras, man? But I do know that I do like the pictures by this. I always said Google. I've been saying that for years. I don't think anybody has heard me say that I prefer the iPhone pictures over the Google. Now, I prefer the iPhone pictures over the Samsung for sure. I think Samsung cameras are highly overrated. But when it comes to video and when it comes to stills, I'm sorry, the Pixel always is taking the cake. So we'll see. We'll see if they continue that championship reign. So we about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to shut it down. I'm still tired from the trip. We drove, 7 hours on Sunday yesterday. So I still haven't really got a bunch of sleep, man. So your boy is about to crash, try to get his voice back, and hopefully I can start talking about this Pixel. Hopefully by Wednesday, y'all can see my first Pixel video up. Or, I might go in there, drink some tea, some honey tea, and in the morning, if my voice is a little better, I'll shoot a video. Once this stream is over, I'm taking my camera off, setting it back up, setting it all up. So if my voice feels better in the morning, boom, I'm going to sit down and I can kind of do my first initial impressions, what I like about it. We'll go through the steps. But everyone, y'all be easy, man. Y'all have a good night. Love each and every one of y'all, man, for stopping through, showing the support of the channel. We at the 40K mark. I was saying we're going to try to get the 50K by the end of the year, but that's going to be a strong, strong push, man. And as the holiday comes in, being with family and kind of slowing down when the holiday season comes to be with family, I'm not really going to be trying to push myself to get to that 50K. Family's coming first for me, but we'll see how far we can get. Maybe we can get to like 45 or so. But y'all be easy, man. Catch y'all next Monday. Catch y'all on the channel, and definitely catch me on the social medias if you want to follow me around there, man. But y'all be easy. Catch you on the next one. Later.